Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Today we have two main goals that we are going to try to be achieving. One is to get level 70 on our priest class so we can go do a video on it, kind of just overviewing it and everything. With most of its traits, obviously we don't really need the last trait, it would take a little bit too long. It's actually, 70 is technically halfway to 100. So yeah, it takes, let's just aim for 70, go from there. And we're going to be trying for leaderboard on the new game mode as well. I've been feeling a little bit better. I was considering going to the doctor today, but after waking up this morning, I wasn't feeling as bad. Like, it's getting better. It's definitely not getting worse. I can say that. So I'm probably not going to bother going to the doctor. I don't know. If I wake up tomorrow morning and it's like still like really bad, but I don't know. It's improving, so it's going in the right direction. But I've still been coughing and stuff like that and wheezing a little bit. Well, not really wheezing. It's mainly just trying to clear out the lungs from the thing. Yeah, it should be fine. Also, if I am feeling fine tomorrow, I believe tomorrow, because several people have been requesting, and I've been meaning to play it for a while too, but I've been not doing it because I want to make sure when I actually stream it is like the first time I ever play it, but just so it's still blind. But Darkest Dungeon, we will be revisiting it, I believe, tomorrow. I would say today, but I have a few other things I need to do, not to mention recording that video as well. But yeah, tomorrow. As long as I'm feeling up to it, we will be starting Darkest Dungeon tomorrow. So any of you who have been asking about that, tomorrow is when it will be. Specific time, if all goes well and I'm feeling up to it, probably this time tomorrow, though it could be a little bit later, maybe more towards noon. But yeah, like this time or a couple hours from now tomorrow, and we'll probably stream it for quite a while as well. Like several hours, not fully certain, but we'll find out. But definitely a decent amount of time. Okay, anyways, what do we need here? We need, we're doing a pet battle right now. Wouldn't that be a fail if we lost this battle? That would be horrifically bad. Let's go move that down. It wouldn't be that huge of a deal, but because we'd probably have another one kind of like right around the corner, but still, that'd be, unfortunate to say the least. Let's see. What did he just convert? Did I even convert anything? He converted like one yellow. Really? Okay. We'll go do that. Sell Stasia. At least we have a heal and shield and barrier and all that. So that'll help keep us alive. Kill that out immediately. And that seems to be matched. All we have to do now is kill a summon. And that will give us our pet. Hopefully something good. Oops, I keep forgetting. You can't do it like that. I don't know why, but I keep thinking you can target any color. You have to target your ally and then it just is a random color. It's so ridiculously weak, any mechanic like that. The only thing that's particularly good that uses that mechanic is Siren, only because it has empowered. Okay, anyways. And what pet did we get? Come on, something good that we don't really have that many copies of. We have quite a bit of copies of that, but it is something good. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one I just got my pet mastery on. I saved the orb for now to see what we could actually get. But if we go into our mail and go check our orb, this was actually from upgrading the thing we just got. So let's see what we get from it. Come on, blue or purple? Anything? Oh, purple. Not bad. Not a blue, but still pretty decent. So we're level 61 on hero class right now. But I am going to be opening up the hero class thing, so... has daylight saving ended? We are an hour back already. Are we? Wait, what? No, I started like a few minutes early. Not that much earlier. I figured I already had everything set up for once, so I figured I'd just start. And we had the pet there, so... Anyways, so we have the pet going. Also, thank you, Brino, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. So, we'll go do the pet in a second. But first things first, let's actually go and see what we have if we go buy this final one. Because I have thought it over, and I believe I am going to be going for it. Because apparently with Leaderboard and Valraven luck, in order to actually secure double orb, we will need to go again. And I kind of want that EXP, so you know what, we're just going to do it. We're just not going to use all of our battles. I'm only going to do enough to secure ourselves 20. But if I get this, we'll guarantee secure ourselves top 20. So yeah, we'll go get this. It will cost 500 gems, but we're getting 500 EXP. We also get several drops. We didn't get anything good off it, though. We did get Stonehammer off it earlier, though. The Mythic Stonehammer. Of course, that's ridiculously rare, but we did end up landing it. And actually, wow. That speeds up so much. That saves us like 3-4 hours right there in EXP. Is that really worth doing? Not really. It's just because I want to get the video out, mainly. But, I don't know. For the most part, unless you have like 5,000 plus gems, I would not put a single gem into trying to get your hero class up. It's just kind of a waste. But if you have more, then you know what to do with it. It does save several, upon several hours. Anyways, we got that. Level 68 now. How close are we actually to the next level? We're pretty much max now. It actually brought us a lot closer than I thought it would. I was expecting it to take like almost this entire stream to get there. Well, I guess it still kind of will. But where's my hero? I hate how you have to go through so many menus just to check it. Yeah, we're almost done already. We're 47 into 60 into the next level, and we only have one more to do after that. Sweet. So we're pretty much right on top of it. So first things first, let's go do pet. So we've got this new pet. Let's go and get more copies of it. This, of course, is for extra attack on Red Guild War Day. Also, I didn't even say hello, everyone, yet. Hello, Zeddicus. Hello, Simple. Hello, Patrick. Hello, Mason. Hello, PlayerDaniels. And hello, Watcher. Welcome, everyone. Did you miss the playthroughs of Darkest Dungeon? Nope. Well, as I mentioned, we'll be doing that probably tomorrow, most likely. If all goes well. Yeah, about this time tomorrow, we'll probably do Darkest Dungeon for several hours. And I still have not played either the DLC. I have not played Crimson Court, nor have I ever played the, if I could even remember the name of the other DLC, Color of Madness, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. I have seen, like, ever so slight of Crimson Court, though. Like, I know there's some kind of blood-related mechanic, though I have absolutely no clue how it works, so I'm still technically blind. I know that there is a blood mechanic, I just don't know how the blood mechanic works, so we'll find out. Also, I haven't played any of the DLC hero classes. I believe there are 2. That one blood one from Crimson Court, and that shield breaker thing that they added randomly as its own DLC. So I haven't played either of those, and have not the slightest clue what a single one of them do. Well, we'll go through that down. I kind of almost want to start it today, but I don't think I'll have enough time, unfortunately. But I've been pretty hyped to play it again. Darkest Dungeon is still among one of my favorite roguelikes ever. Possibly even my absolute favorite. It's definitely very high up there. Though I haven't played it for about a year now, so I'll be like so ridiculously rusty. Actually, maybe I will play it ever so slightly today, like off stream, just to, not like any of the DLC, but just to like get refamiliated with it. Just so I know all the hotkeys and everything. Or then again, I don't think I really had that many hotkeys other than like abilities. Hello, JZG. Also, I saw you were on the leaderboard earlier. #1 on Raid leaderboard. Very nice. How much did that cost you as far as gems? Are you trying to get a Zugoff or something? That's the only reason I could really think of to bother going for raids or invasion leaderboard. Let's see. What do we even need here? I guess we'll take Brown over. Try getting that last little bit. Didn't get it. That's the only problem with some of these hero classes with the default kind of thing that you get with pet battles. A lot of these hero classes don't necessarily work that well with the specific team. I guess I could technically revamp the team slightly. Maybe into like Doomskull spam or something. That's what I was originally doing, but then I opted to something more like what we're using now. Hello, Osman. Welcome. If anyone has any questions throughout the stream, just let me know, and we'll make sure to go over it. Other than that, of course, as I mentioned, our 2 main goals is level 70 Priest class, which we're pretty close to, as well as getting leaderboard for raids. I mean, not raids. For the class event thingy. We're already pretty much on top of top 20, and that's as far as I'm really going with it. I did buy 20 more battles, so I will not be actually using all of them. It's a relatively bad return. And I don't believe we'll be able to hit a high enough leaderboard with what we have. At most, we'd get like another 50 gems, so I'm mainly just hitting for the double orb. In many instances, I do feel like double small orb is better than one larger orb. Mainly because if that one larger orb rolls onto a green, you're pretty much out of luck. But if you're running 2 smaller orbs, there's a good chance you might roll a blue or a purple, which is much better than just randomly rolling a green. And in my case, it's probably even better than just randomly rolling a orange as well. Because more than half the drop table of a gigantic orb I do not need, or really of any orb. But with 2 drops, we have a pretty good chance that at least one of them will be the one we actually need, compared to if we just did 1 orb. It's so much fun trying for #1, and you're probably the only person that likes raids. You probably are. I don't know. I don't hate raids. I just like invasion way more than raids. I feel like the biggest issue with raids is it's 2 things. It's too restricted, and Zugoff is the most annoying thing ever. Because it just randomly one-shots you whenever it feels like it. At least in the case of invasions, if you fall behind, you can still win. Against a Zugoff, you fall behind, you just auto-lose. Or at least that specific battle. I just hate that there's no counter to him. You can't mana drain him. You can't barrier against him. There's nothing you could do to actually stop him other than denying his mana. And eventually, after enough turns, he's going to have mana regardless. Even if you deny him perfectly, because he uses every color. You can't deny literally everything. Convert the entire board into nothing. Hello, Michael. Hello, elites. Welcome, welcome. And after this pet, I guess we'll go do the last of our event battles then for the class. We still have several left. And they're not getting any more difficult, so that's kind of nice as well. Dwarves definitely aren't the greatest of things to be using, but of course we don't really have much of a choice when doing it against them. Also, later this stream we'll probably be messing around with the hero class as well. I haven't really even bothered using the hero class to actually use it yet. Of course we've been leveling it, but I haven't actually been using it for its actual purpose. Which, it's a pretty mid-range kind of hero class. Mainly just getting it up to kind of show it, but we definitely need that tier 70 or level 70 perk. Just because every single team you'd ever bother actually using it with would really utilize that. Because you would either, if you're using a brown weapon, you would use the enchant thing whenever you enchant on greens. So that if you're being blocked, you'd still get mana on your hero. And alternatively, of course, if you were using a lot of browns and you weren't really necessarily blocking your weapon or something, you could go for just Apothecary with a +1 brown on your hero. And go down that route. Which I believe is the main way I'll probably be running it. Okay, we'll go and move that one over. Take the Infernus there. Hello, Captain! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Go get the kill there. And then it goes. You bought the tier 1 and 2 for the class event, and you're up to battle, or level 5 battles. Nice. Would it be worth it to spend the 150 gems for tier 3 pack? I forgot how many battles is in tier 3. Isn't it 6? It's 6 or 8. I believe it's 6. I don't know if you really want the EXP. I believe you need tier 4, if I'm not mistaken, to be able to make all rewards, though. And at that point, it ends up giving you the orb. But, I don't know. Again, it really just comes down to if you want the EXP or not, I feel like is the main thing. And do keep in mind, you do get another 4 free battles tomorrow. So technically, you would reach that regardless. But, yeah, it really just comes down to if you feel like wanting to do it. As far as the actual value of it, I would technically say it's never worth putting a single gem into it. Just because in the long run, you're, assuming you're playing for a long duration of time. Like, let's say you're playing for, let's just say 10 hours a week, so about an hour or so every day. If you're playing that much, over the course of about a year and a half, if you're playing this game long term, you would naturally have every single hero class pretty much maxed, assuming you're always using your hero in every one of your teams. So you're really just expediting it to make it go a bit quicker. For hero classes that are exceptionally good, I would maybe make the exception and say, yeah, it's probably worth going for. But in the case of this hero class, it's relatively average. And while it will have some purposes, particularly once better dwarves come into the game with like High Forge and stuff, it isn't anything too over the top. The biggest purpose it's really realistically going to have is red Guild War Defend days. It's going to be used on a triple dwarf team. Well, technically a 4 times dwarf, since your hero now counts as a dwarf. But other than that, it's not really going to have too much of a purpose in actual battles. It's not a hero class you'd bring out to use as your main hero class, is basically the main thing I'm saying. The main hero classes at this current moment in time, I would say, are things like currently Assassin, Bard, probably because they're buffing up that kingdom very soon, I believe in 2 weeks. So it's already pretty good, and it gets even more synergy. Dragon Guard, Priest class, probably the absolute best right now with the best teams. Sorcerer, Titan, and that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 6 are like the main hero classes in the game. And one of them we actually already had an event for, technically, Dragon Guard. But, yeah, actually, what is the next event-related thing for these? Let me go check. The next event that's getting a class EXP bonus. Because I believe they're running this almost every single week. Like, basically every week that has a kingdom that has a hero class will be getting it. So next one will actually be for Bard. Interesting. So they're probably reworking Pan's Veil in 2 weeks. They said that they're planning on doing it. I don't know for sure if they're doing it when the new troops come out. I would assume so. That's July 23rd, which means on July 27th, whatever that Thursday is is when they're running the next event, so in like 20 days or so. And that's going to be most likely for Bard. So Bard is kind of nice. Main thing that makes it very useful is it's the only hero class with immune to silence. It also gives all, main thing that makes it good, is it gives all yellow allies 1 to all stats per turn. They're also buffing wild folks next patch. I mean, not next patch, but I believe when they release Pan's Veil, they're basically buffing everything in that kingdom, which will be nice, or at least rebalancing them to be decent. And what's good is this troop counts as a wild folk. Also, what on earth is that? %1. What? I think that's mistyped there. Kingdom and troop type %1. What? That's definitely a mistype of some kind. Not finding the right value, but anyways. With that aside, this has a arcane tree, which is pretty nice. It has extra magic on a lot of it. It's currently the only way in the entire game to have spell reduction. It has 20% spell reduction. Not particularly high, but given that's the only one, that's kind of nice. It has automatic 50% mana start, assuming you get the trait, which is really good. Has 4 magic on the artifacts, which is actually the highest amount you can ever get for any of these weapons. Very few weapons actually are artifact related, but still, it's pretty nice. Or you could go and just opt to distribute that 4 magic across everything in your team and just give 1 to each. And then you just go for extra purple mana. Definitely do not go for the 15% mana start, that's useless. But you'd go for one of these 2 mana ones. And then finally, all of its final ones are pretty much useless, unfortunately, in the case of wild folks. So not much we could really do with that. So once you get it to 70, you pretty much have it maxed. It's like most hero classes. A good majority of hero classes actually have surprisingly horrible level 100 perks. Very, very few of them actually have pretty decent ones. But yeah, all you'd have to do is just go all the way to there, and it's a pretty nice combination. You get your little bit extra mana, you have your half mana start, you have your spell reduction, which comes in handy, and just has a lot of extra magic gain in general. Yeah, with its extra magic per turn as well, gaining 1 to all yellows per turn, it can actually stack a lot of magic, which is kind of cool. And it also works really well with wild folks. So unfortunately, wild folks are relatively weak right now, but Pan's Veil probably getting a buff in 2 weeks. They said it's the next kingdom that's getting like a big buff overhaul kind of thing, so we'll see exactly what they do with that. So we already got all these rewards. Let's go and do class event. Haven't done any of it yet today, so let's go and clear out the leaderboard. Well, not completely clear, you know, we'll make top 20. I'm not going to bother going any higher than that. I believe with the current amount of battles we have, we've hit about right there, which at most is only going to give us 2 little orbs, or 50 more gems, I should say. So all we have to do is hit top 20 to be able to do that, and we're already secured on that. I don't believe many of these people have bothered getting that final pack, so as long as we do like several of these and just go through them, we should be fine. So let's just get into it. Double High Forge, not really going to change up the team any here. I think it'll be fine going, which is what we have. Also, hello, Ruts, welcome. Let's see. The issue comes to where you don't have enough dwarf troops to actually do that good. The best one you have is Lady Ironbeard, and you got her the 2-tier pack. Oh yeah, that could be an issue too with these battles. Many times is if you're a newer player, you might not specifically have the troop typings, or you might not have those specific troops upgraded because it might be a completely arbitrary troop type kind of thing. Like, for example, the next one's going to be Wild Folk, and there are, like, no good Wild Folk options, unless they're rebalancing it to be good. But we'll find out in 2 weeks from now exactly what they're going to be doing with that. But, yeah, Wild Folk at the moment are relatively bad, especially if you don't have King Salinas. King Salinas is basically the High Forge of Wild Folk. It just gives half mana to all of them. Similar to how he gives half mana to all dwarves, the other guy gives half mana to all Wild Folk. And obviously anything that ever does that is pretty decent. Half mana starts on everything is very, very nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is that annoying Amira that one-shotted us that one battle. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Oh, I'll try for Devour. Didn't get it. He drains us some. Try to see if we can go for Apothecary of any kind. Does not look like it. He didn't take the skull, so I guess that's our skull. Gotta start working down the Corvash. He is going to be very annoying with his double drain, to say the least. So we'll go and get rid of his blue. We both need blue, but he technically needs it slightly more than us because he has Corvash, and that will help delay his capability of doing that, at least for a little bit of time, and that's should buy us at least enough time to go do something. So we'll go take that over, get the little bit more manas that we need, stop getting everything, stop getting Corvash. Okay, let's go throw this ability. He's just going to drain us anyways. I wish this thing would go down already because that's going to be very annoying if it stays alive. It could potentially one-shot our Apothecary, and if it does, we are in trouble. I think every time it has one-shot our Apothecary, which is, I believe, only happened twice, we have lost. So it definitely sets us back quite a bit. Ooh, speaking of set back quite a bit, I can no longer take A lot of manas, actually. I need green so we can get past our useless stone guy. This Mythic is so useless. I hate him so much. All he does is block your mana for ages. Oh, why did I give him that? Well, at least he has immune to stun, if nothing else. But our hero doesn't, but we'll go do that. We might just wait till you... Oh, thank you, Amira. You actually helped us. Okay, sweet. Amira just one-shotted our useless troop. The useless Mythic, but there we go. That helped us out a lot. Problem, though, we do not have a good convert. I guess we get rid of blue, just so he doesn't go crazy, but then he's just going to take it anyways. You know what, I'm just going to manually take some blue just so he doesn't have anything to take for his Corvash. We'll yellow extra turn on that. Black mana gold would be enough to double kill. Problem is we need to go get the full mana. There we go, there's the apothecary. We already have the full mana. I guess we take another skull and just hope he doesn't go crazy. And actually, do we not? We could apothecary now and then go for the high forge and then tap him. I think we're actually going to go down that route. So what we're going to do instead is convert this. Let him actually have the skull because it's just going to hit on barrier. And then we just black magical him now. So we'll do that. And now we'll be able to hit him with high forge. Or not. Okay, never mind. We still can. And then we do that. And now we only have 6 HP. We would have had enough if we had one more dwarf. Would have been exact damage. But we did not. So all we need here is just take a little bit of mana. Do it that way. Get our mana moved down. Take the skull, and that'll be that. There's no way a single devoted is going to kill us out. It would need some insanely good luck to even get remotely close to doing that. Also, hello Maze, hello Siplam, hello Dragon Ball Z fan, welcome all, welcome, welcome. And hello Rut, welcome. They added a way to see the type of hero, but it doesn't say it still. Oh, is that what that was? When did they do that? Because that wasn't there for a while. Well, I guess they added it and then didn't implement it correctly. Good job. Okay, we'll go and throw black mana go down. Not really too big an issue, but, you know, it was something that was there before and then they just, like, completely took it away for no apparent reason. So we're going to actually get rid of blue here. It's one of the colors it needs. I was hoping we could Cascade Skull there, and technically we did. And there we go. We didn't actually get off a Cascade, but we set up 2 or 3 of them, so it had to take them or get distracted by them. Anyways, on to the next battle. I believe we need to go just clear through this current cycle and then one more cycle, and then we'll be on secured on Leaderboard. And then we can just spend the rest of the time doing PvP and, you know, just the normal stuff to grind out the EXP. And we're pretty much right on top of it. We're almost level 69 right now. And then all we have to do is just work towards level 70. One more level. And then we'll be there. And then we'll probably start messing around with the hero class, seeing what we can actually do with it now that it'll be competent enough to use. Let's see. Though, ultimately, the only thing I truly intend to use this hero class for, and the whole reason why I actually leveled it up, well, other than for showing it for a video, of course, but the actual applicable use that I'll be using it for is simply just for Red Guild War days. Literally nothing but Red Guild War days is my intention of actually using this hero class. Oh, we were frozen on that. But we'll go through that down. It's also why I'm not getting any higher than 70. Because I'm not actually using it. If I was using it, I'd obviously want to get it to 100, but we won't be using it that much. I will, of course, be coming back and eventually maxing it, but I still have way too many good hero classes I need to max, like Assassin and Bard and almost all of them. Let's see, I'll move that over. Get that down. Try for Devour, didn't get it. Go and kill that out that way. Get a useless summon. Now we're gonna could just pretend he's not even there, and hopefully just let it die to like skulls and stuff. But we'll go and what do we even need to move from here? I guess we'll try for a green. Kind of got it. Oh, duh. He's blocking. Ah, no, blocking my mana. He's blocking my mana. Okay, we'll try taking blue this turn. Looks like he just stops it. Well then, I guess we'll take a brown over. We'll grab that. He'll get the kill, which is exactly what we need him to do. That actually helps us more than it hurts us. He'll go throw that down. We'll get this converted. Please don't barrier. Can we just get a Devour on him right now? Save so much time if we did. Though it's very unlikely we actually land it. Nope, didn't get it. There we go. Skull, do we take it? Too bad that doesn't hit through barrier. I will wait it out. Oh, well, apparently we still got a skull. Well, I guess that was the right decision. We'll take that over. See if we can get a nice convert somewhere. So it looks like yellow would be fine. So we'll go get all that converted. Try throwing like a black manacle or something into it, and we'll be good to go from there. I guess we could throw a skull or something. Skull would be fine. Oh wait, we don't have enrage anymore though. Never mind, we'll let him have the skull. We'll throw a black manacle first. Try for devour, didn't get it. Take a free purple. Take a free browns. Oh, I should have apothecaried it. You know what, we'll do it next turn. Throw that down. Get a summon, that's useless. And he just ruined my apothecary, didn't he? I believe he did. We still have it on blue. Not really the optimal color, but it's something to convert for free turn. So we'll grab that. And just take brown into one more brown, and that'll be full mana. And then that should be enough to win. Also, all we have to do is just Highforge, so I don't even need to do anything beyond that. And down it goes. No troop has spell reduction. That is so strong. Yeah, no troop currently has it, no. You had a bundle or a battle once where the hero doesn't die at all through spells. He was unkillable. Always 1 health left. No, I'm pretty sure it's always still killable. That might be a glitch on console, but it's always worked correctly on PC from what I've seen this patch. It just reduces it by 20%. Kind of like how you have armored, which reduces skulls by 25%. It's basically the same thing except 20% and just for spells. Yeah, I haven't seen any instance of it not working incorrectly. I have heard some people make mentions of it, but it has always worked 100% correct from what I've seen so far. Okay, so we got Valraven last slot. Not the most annoying slot to kill, given the team that we're using, because everything we have hits the last slot, actually, which is kind of weird. Normally, these 2 slots are the hardest to kill, particularly the 3rd slot, but with this particular team, it's not much of an issue at all. So we got a Devour, very nice. Unfortunately, not exactly the Devour target I would have wanted, but I'll take it. Not going to complain about a free Devour. That is definitely nice. He's still blocked on yellow like crazy too, so we can just go Skull Distract them. Just keep taking the manas we really need and go from there. Okay, let's go and what else do we need here? We'll go and throw a double Highforge down. Go convert out the yellow there. The first one go down. The second one go down. Get rid of these yellows so he doesn't get any chance at Valraven. Not even the slightest. And Black Manacle's not enough, is it? No, it's not. Unfortunate. Too bad we don't have a hero class right now that has, what does this count as? Jewelry. What even has a jewelry bonus? I don't even recall. But we'll go for that. Can we get a second Devour? Come on, Devour. Ah, no Devour. Oh well. Still an easy kill. Just gonna take slightly longer since we didn't land a Devour. Gonna try not high forging if we can. Just because Skulls at this point into an Enrage. Wait, we don't Enrage. Never mind. For a second I thought we were using a hero class that enrages every time we take extra turn. That'd be Titan, as well as like one other one, but this hero class is not that. And down it goes. We do gain barrier every brown though, which is nice. And there we go, level 69 Priest. We're almost there. One more level, and we're done with it. Let's go do... Why did I skip one? That's weird. Let's go do King Mikhail. Oh, that's why I might have skipped it. My mind was like, nope, that's a hard battle. Yeah, King Mikhail is definitely the most annoying of these that are currently available, that is for sure. Biggest issue is him just mass enraging. Our team creates a lot of brown, and every single brown he takes, he gains enraged. So basically, he's just constantly enraged. And he can hit really high with how high his stats are. Hitting 1.5 times higher, he hits through any traits, so even if we had reduction, it wouldn't even matter. Basically, got to make sure we take every single skull. And even once we kill that, the surprisingly, even the Corrupted Urska, a troop that's generally pretty useless, still even be annoying. So he takes all that stuff. We'll try for Black Manacle here. Also, haven't had it happen yet, but this guy can devour us too. It's only like a 12, 13 or so % chance, but if it was to occur, it'd be very bad. Okay, so he has that enraged thing. Oh, well, we devoured him. That's what you get for thinking about devouring us. There we go. Alright, we should be fine now. And actually, I wouldn't even mind if first slot dies out. Oh. King Mikhail. What on earth did you just do? What even was that? Well, luckily, we can technically solo kill him since we got Devour. Oh, he has armored. Oh, we're dead. What even just happened? Also, that's the first battle we've lost where we did Devour. What even just happened? Well, case in point, that's King Mikhail. They did buff another Valraven. They did, by the way, buff Valraven, not this patch, but the previous patch. I made very little mention of it. but it's actually a really big buff, to say the least. They made his damage a lot higher, and actually that's really the only thing they did, I believe, as far as tweaks. But still, the damage on his ability was tweaked to be several damage higher, which in this game mode is definitely noticeable when it just kills through your entire team that quick. They made the enrage bonus quite a bit higher too, from specifically him being enraged. And given that we're giving him so many browns, that is basically always. Well, that's the thing. Okay, let's try that again. Even with Devour, we didn't get it. At least we don't have to worry about his Devour this time. It's replaced with a Valraven. But then again, we devoured it the previous time, so I guess both times we kind of had a way of taking it out. Well, at least we're getting lucky with Devours, if nothing else. We'll throw that one down. Start working the Valraven down. If nothing else, King Mikhail's also blocking, so that's cool. We'll throw Black Manacle in hopes that we get lucky again. Nope. Please just Devour King Mikhail would be great. We'll go for that. Get our not kill. Never mind. Why did I think that would kill? Let's try getting Black Manacle down and go from there. We'll take a blue first. Try for the green Cascade. Didn't get it. We'll just go take it manually. And we should be fine this time around. I don't see him going as crazy this time. And all we have to do is Black Manacle into a couple High Forge and that'll be matched. So we'll just wait it out. Hopefully he'll live that long. Skull, do we take it? He will die otherwise. So I guess we'll take it. Oh, he still dies. Doesn't matter. He'll go down regardless. Okay, hopefully he won't go as crazy this time around. I need one brown or purple. Actually, you know what, let's take the purple. And I'll kill everything except him. And down it goes. And all we have to do now is hit him with a skull or do anything. Actually, maybe not anything. I guess technically it's either High Forge or skull is the way we win. As I'm going for purple instead. Which I guess could try for Devour, but now literally anything we do will kill. Only problem is we actually need something to land. What do we have here? Any good converts? Does not look like it. I guess we'll just take a random move of some sorts. Take like a purple. Take a convert on all that mess. And Black Manacle for the kill. And there we go. At least we won on the battle that mattered, which of course was the Valraven battle. And now we're back to our next set. And what are we currently at? Rank 26. With how many more points until we make leader? Or at least top 20, I should say. What is that? What is that minus that? So let's go take the next one up. So the 3162. 3162 minus 2893. That comes out to 269. And I believe that is enough for one more cycle to do. Let's see. Let's just do it one by one. Minus, oh yeah, that's way more than enough. Minus 85, minus 85, minus 82, yeah, we definitely made it. And then the 280s. And we have like 150 to spare. Okay, so we'll go through all these one last time. Or one more time, I should say. Because we'll probably still need to go and do it several more times later to still maintain our top 20. But we now have enough battles to be able to do so if we wanted to go choose to later. So I'm only going to do one more cycle for now. Okay, let's get a Black Manacle down. Hopefully get Devour. No Devour this time. We actually were getting pretty lucky on it earlier. I think I used up all my luck for today for Black Manacle lands. Because we were getting actually relatively lucky earlier. It's only 20% and we've hit more than half of our Black Manacles so far. Or feels like that. We'll go take a skull. That is 1 damage off from actually killing it. Really? Okay, we'll do that. It still gets a hit because 1 mana. Unfortunate. Not much we could do about that though. Take a blue, try getting that back up. No, new Mythic was not worth it. I mentioned that many times, including in the team's video, including literally everywhere. But yeah, the new Mythic is horrible. The current Mythic. It's still usable in some instances because of Fairy Fire. But basically the only teams you would realistically use it in are all the teams you would already use Queen Titania in. And in many instances, you're just better off using Queen Titania compared to it. You have to specifically build teams just to make the team troop even possibly work. You have to build the entire team around it. And it's just too much of a hassle of a troop. And the fact it loses its turn, it just isn't that good. Oh, speaking about not good, that's not good. We just got hit by that. Let's go throw this down. That's useless, but at least we should be fine here. She has no armor, so she can't really hurt us. Or at least not as bad. Oh, we'll go take red, why not? Sure. Oh, that is a skull. That's not good. I'll take another red, start getting another summon up. Worst comes to worst, we get one just off his summon. And what do we get for this one? We get another useless troop. Well, not completely useless, I guess. Let's go get that up. We'll throw a poke at it. Actually, we have two different ways to poke it. Let's just take the skull and then hope it doesn't hit this. And it doesn't for whatever reason. Good job. Very smart AI right there. And down it goes off of that. It's supposed to kill monsters, but apparently it kills dwarves just as well. I really do feel like they should increase this to 3 XP per battle, though. For specifically the class events. Seems kind of odd that it wouldn't be like that. The location where you're supposed to farm EXP, yet it only gives 2 XP instead of 3. Alright, we'll go and Black Manacle it. Oh yeah, we'll let him skull poke us, I guess. Biggest issue here is getting, or making sure our Mira doesn't one-shot us on Apothecary. If we lose Apothecary, we lose the battle. If we haven't gotten enough damage applied to him yet. I'm going to toss this just because he's probably going to kill it in the next turn or so. So we'll get rid of that. Try to wait for alignment. Didn't get anything that's related to it. Let's go get that down. Kind of waiting it out. There we go. So he dies out. That's perfectly fine. We actually needed that to happen since he was already so low. Though I do need a really good convert before he gets full mana Poor Vash. Which I don't think we have, which is bad. I can't even really take blue because there isn't much I need to. Nothing seems that worth taking. I guess we go and... Do we convert out yellow just for the sake of it? I think we might, because we don't really have too many other options, and it will give us a green extra turn after. So we'll do that, take that over, take that down, get us another scope poke, very nice. Wow, that actually did a lot more than I was expecting it to. Well, we'll go and... let's throw a Black Manacle first. No Devour or anything. Go get a hit on Last Let's. That's useless, but at least if nothing else, one thing that it will do for us is protect our Apothecary from being drained. So we'll just take a red here. Let him drain on nothing. And hopefully that'll die in one hit. We'll go and get our mana that we need now for our hero, and should be good from there. Let's see. I know, we're so close to 9K subs. And hello, Maze. Thank you. And hello, M78. Yep, we're so close. Should probably reach it next week, possibly. Who knows? But yeah, we're very close. Thank you, everyone. We're almost over 9,000. That'll be a pretty big milestone. And then, of course, 10,000 will be the next big milestone. And I don't even know what it would be after that, as far as milestone kind of things. Never even thought we'd reach that high. But yeah, I really appreciate the continued support from all of you guys. Really helps out a lot. Okay, so we have this useless guy. He's not really going to do much, so we'll throw a Black Manacle. We'll go do that first. I believe he hits weakest, though, so that will kill... Oh, never mind. What am I saying? I was thinking of a completely different one. This one just creates 7 Doom Skulls. I was thinking of the guy that yellow-blue from that kingdom that converts everything into Doom Skulls. That's what I thought that was for a second. We'll go throw that down. We actually landed the Doom Skull extra turn. Very nice. Right into that. That's actually enough damage. Hey, look, he did something useful. He's also one of the only few early game Doom Skulls as well. Actually, pretty much is the only viable early game Doom Skull. And 2 more battles until we make top 20, and then we'll be good to go from there. And we'll still go through the entire set, though. Wow, a lot of Valravens. Getting very lucky on them this time around. I don't mind, though. What happened to your clan, Cutie Patootie? That wasn't my clan. That was, I believe, Technice clan? I'm pretty sure. That was one of the very old ones that I was in. I believe he runs Glitter Claw these days or something. Or something. Walrus something. I forget what it was. But, yeah, I believe he's running a different guild these days. But I just had my lower level account in there for a little while I was kind of just housing it. Right now I'm housing it in, actually I don't even remember the guild's name, but, I believe McCoy ended up suggesting it, and it's just kind of staying there. I forget the name of the guild, though, unfortunately. I just moved to it, I think, last week or so, and I, of course, haven't been playing on the other account much. But yeah, the other guild, I have no clue what's up with that these days. So I find it really funny that my first guild I ever was in, the one that I basically co-created. It's actually one of the top guilds now as far as leaderboard thing. They ended up making a really big comeback several months ago when they went under new leadership. I think leadership of that guild has switched over like 10 times, it feels like. At least, at minimum 4 times has that guild switched leadership. And it finally actually got like really good leadership, and it's been rising like crazy. Let's see, we're gonna move that down. I guess since they were starting from scratch, they didn't actually mind kicking almost like everyone from the guild, so they were able to go and just get the absolute highest amount of players, like, you know, people who play like 20 plus hours a week. What do we even need? We'll go and Black Manacle would actually be slightly better, but let's go and get a double kill. Biggest issue here is he might actually escape with Valraven. That won't be like too huge an issue because I probably won't be using all my sigils anyways, but still want to at least try maintaining them just in case I do feel the need to do so. You never know. Also, it's still early in the weekend. There could be a lot more people that could try for the leaderboard as well, who might want to level the hero class. I don't think that will happen though. Maybe like a few more, but we'll see. We'll go take red, throw the brown down. Is that enough damage? Black Man going to High Forge? I believe that's slightly short. I believe that would be enough if we had him, if we had all dwarves. I believe we're like 6 damage short. No, 11. Okay, that's more than I was expecting. Oh, Valraven. Okay. It comes down to pure luck now on if he does or does not invade the battle. And there's no way I can get quick enough mana to do anything to stop him. So, yeah, there's not even a single cascade. So now it comes down to pure luck. Go luck. Okay, good. We made it. Of course, we still have to worry about every subsequent cast, though. But we're going to move that over. Take every yellow we can see. Deny him as long as possible. Purple Surge would be great right about now. 1 mana short because we don't have +1 brown. The awkward moment when you desperately need that +1 brown. Let's see. We can attack reduce him through barrier. But that's not going to be enough mana, so we'll just take Black Manacle and go from there. Play it safe. And that's match. Because there's no way he's going to win. We'll go get our extra turn and all that. Get our attack reduction. I mean, his armor reduction. Move that over. And let's see a Devourer. Come on, speed up the battle. See a Devourer. Boom. Nope, no Devourer. Not that big a deal, but does slow down the battle. He'll skull us. Probably get a kill. Or not. Never mind. He'll just re-barrier himself again. Stop gaining armor. It's bad enough that you're gaining barrier. You're gaining so much armor from doing that as well. Let's just go and get rid of his barrier. Stun him as well. That makes it so we could actually do full skull damage. He has 25% reduction normally. And one more hit will do it, as long as he doesn't re-barrier or re-armor, and down he goes. I keep forgetting, we get a Brown Storm every time it gets a kill, doesn't it? How did I just notice that now? I keep forgetting that. It's part of the actual traits of the hero class. We get a Brown Storm every time we get a kill, which is kind of cool. Which is really important for dwarves. They are really brown dependent, as you can see. You also gain barrier every brown too, which is nice. Yeah, we'll move that. Throw Black Manacle. Hopefully get lucky. This is the battle that's been causing us the most amount of trouble so far, though. And there's still the slight chance he'll get Devour 2 off the last slot. I've yet to see it, but it will happen. It's only a matter of time. Just need to pressure him with enough damage before he gets a chance. Actually, let me take that skull just in case. Definitely need to make sure King Mikhail goes down, if we can help it. Do we get rid of blue? It's a color we kind of need, but I'm still getting rid of it. Actually, he doesn't even use blue. Well, maybe I should have kept it, because it's waited a couple turns until we had alignment. But oh well, we'll take that, move that over. Oh, whoops, I thought that was extra turn. Fail. But we'll go take green, get that back up. Go for a High Forge before he dies to King Mikhail, 1 shot, and go from there. We'll do that. That's enough to kill out last slot. Oops, I should have taken that purple first. Oops. He'll go and do a gigantic amount of damage. We'll go and get 1 more Apothecary down, and it should be a double hit right there. So we'll get both of those guys up. I don't have enough to feed into the other one. I guess we'll take blue for now. And is that it? Yeah, we'll go throw that down. Get our stun so he can't keep enraging. He gets quite a bit of hits in there. Wow. But we could take a hit ourselves and Devour, go. Nope, no Devourer. No Devourer for us. Okay, let's go take a yellow to brown. Start getting that up. He just skull pokes us. And what else do we need to go do? Guess we'll just go get ourselves a... He's going to skull hit us again off this side. I'll just move that over, I guess. Go do that. We'll throw that down. Black Manicle him again. And that's pretty much match. Or not. Almost. Very close. Very, very close. And then just King McHale him down. And that'll be that. Let's see, what else did I miss in chat? For the next 4 to 6 months. Oh, wait, you found a team to have some fun with? Which one is that? Bronze Lock Pistol with 3 times Scurvy. Oh, that would be really funny. That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? That'd be very slow, but very funny. I'll need to go try that for one battle. On a really low stat battle, though, just so it doesn't take forever. Okay, does Devour percent vary troop to troop? Yes. There are various different troops that have different Devour chances, as far as their percent chance. Though as far as resistance to it, every single troop has the same resistance. They either have full immunity or no immunity at all. But there are various troops that have different percents as far as what their actual Devour is. Oh, so hello, Medieval. Welcome. You need a positive status effect that has spell damage? That'd be pretty cool. Though that seems like it would be pretty strong, though. Because there's not a version of that for skulls. Let's see. Can I recommend a good Queen Mab team? Generally, if you're running Queen Mab, the most common thing you run in it is Farce, Troll, Nyx, Kraken, or Dawnbringer with Queen Mab and Last Slot. Tends to be one of the most common things. Mainly because it's so ridiculously good at on defend as well as just, you know, resisting anything that the enemy has. Because you end up accumulating a lot of mana off of whatever they have. It's really good against Mythics as well. Legends and Mythics, because they have really high mana pools, which Nyx is really good against. We'll go and try for a Devour here. Oh, well, we got it immediately. Very nice. Actually surprised me because they, even though I wanted a Devour, wasn't actually expecting one. We'll go take that over. Oh, could I have taken that yellow for the turn over there? No, because it would have taken both at once, so it wouldn't have actually done it. But we'll go and, yeah, pretty much won already with that Devour. Very nice. We'll go throw that down, I guess. Start applying some more damage. Really need to go get this thing to full if we can. Doesn't seem like we'll be able to reach it quickly, though. So I'll go grab that. Try for Cascade. Got it. Nice. Take another Skull Poke just because we need the damage applied. Do that. Maybe convert out Yellow next since we don't even use it. And yeah, we have alignment on it, so we'll go for it. Get all that down. See if we have a drop. Doesn't look like it. Throw High Forge. And throw that into Black Manacle. That's pretty much match. All we'll need is like one more Skull Poke or 2 more. Hey, we got a second Devour too, on a useless one though, unfortunately. And one more hit will do it. He dies out. And I guess we'll lose 1 point. No, our 1 point! It's not that big a deal. Penalty for losing troops in this game mode is so ridiculously small. And there we go. And that should be top 20. Okay, apparently not. Never mind. What happened? I guess some other people are trying for leaderboard right now too. Because that just increased. Well, we only need 1 more battle. But yeah. I guess we'll run through just 1 more battle then. And that will get us exactly where we need to be. So let's just run any of them. Doesn't really matter. Let's just take the first one, I guess. It's the easiest one. Supposedly. What's a good dragon team for a lowish level? What's your best dragon you have? Normally, very, very low-level dragon teams consist of, if you have absolutely nothing, it's something along the lines of Dragatar, Dragonian Monk, Dragonian Assassin, and Hero as Dragon Guard using Crude Club. Maybe not specifically in that order. Actually, probably your hero would be first slot. Your hero set as Dragon Guard using Crude Club, followed by Dragatar, followed by Dragonian Monk, followed by Dragonian Assassin. Something along the lines of that. It would be the cheapest possible team you could build out of dragons that would still be really viable. You wouldn't use it late in the game, but when you're first starting out, it'd be way more than enough to win every battle, or most every battle. It wouldn't be able to do pet battles and dungeons and stuff like that, but as far as like actually against players, it'd be fine. As well as for questing, it should also be fine. Okay, we'll go and take all that. Get all that mana going. Okay, let's go and move that over. take the purple into the brown to red. Let's see. Double King Salinas. I'll get it right eventually. Double King Highforge. Too many kings. And go from there. So move that down, get a bunch of manas. He'll get a kill there, but we just resummon immediately, so it doesn't matter if it will cast. There we go. Got a rock or deep orb, which will create a bunch of brown for us if we so choose. Don't think we're actually going to need that, though. I guess we'll throw it down once. We'll see. He's going to drop that, most likely. I don't have any convert for it, so we'll just throw Black Mana Gold. Devour, go. Hey, we actually got it. Nice. And now we kind of need this to die out so we can go hit higher with our hero. Let's go convert that. Get both of our 2 casts down. Still a little bit short on it, looks like. Go move that. And that should pretty much be it. Move that, move that. And then we just throw both of them down. We'll be good to go. Hopefully that's enough damage. And if not, we'll go Deep Bore for like 1 damage or something. Let's see, we need a Deep Bore for 5. Well, as long as he keeps the Doom Skull there, that's actually enough. And dead off of, oops, come on, cast. And there we go. And dead off a Deep Bore. Off the Doom Skull specifically. And there we go. We are now top 20. And of course we have plenty of battles to go keep and maintain that if we so choose, which we definitely will choose to do so. But yeah, we'll leave it at there for now. Probably by the end of the stream we might need to go do a few more battles for that, but for now that seems perfectly fine. And all we need to go max out this hero now is not that much more EXP. We are 656. We are 56 EXP short, which is less than an hour of grinding it out. So I guess we'll give out the first redeem code once we hit level 70 on our dwarf hero class, and then we'll probably mess around with some dwarf teams and just go from there. So what should we go do? Let's just do some standard PvP. We do have a couple of things that it tells us to do. Most of them aren't really worth doing though, other than the passive PvP one, which we'll get automatically. Yeah, let's go do that then. Let's see, go over here. Wait, I was using 4 troops from the same kingdom during the battle. Why didn't it give us... That's weird. We were using 4 Kazale troops earlier during those other battles, yet it didn't give us the, achievement for it. Or not the achievement, you know, the daily task. That's odd. I guess let's take this battle. I was going to try to do in a weaker one, but it seems fine. Yeah, no problem, September Bluck. You thought he read your message, but still didn't finish reading it regardless? Oh, my bad. What did I not read? Farge Troll, Nyx, Kraken, Queen Mab. Oh, oops. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read your thing. You actually already mentioned it before I even said it, probably. The opposite of Fairy Fire. Oh, yeah, I didn't read that part of it. I don't know. They may eventually do that. I don't think they would, though. Because there's already enough problems with it getting calculated out. I don't know if they would actually try doing it with actual stats effects. Also, they have to be wary not to add too many positive stats effects into the game. The biggest issue if they keep adding them is there's a lot of troops that can randomly apply them. That, or not a lot of troops, but any of them that do randomly... What even just happened? What are you doing? Oh, I hate 4 times Divine. When we're not using 4 times Divine. Anyways, they have to be careful not to add too many of them. Because things like, what's her name that was actually just recently added would be so ridiculously overpowered if they did start to add too many. What's her name? Wow, I already forgot her name. The new green-red dragon thing from Dragon Claw. Divinia. That's what her name was. Too many things with Divine in their name. But yeah, Divinia. No. The mobile version does have redeem codes. You use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. It's not in the game itself. Nowhere's in the game itself can you redeem codes anymore. It was something against Apple policy, so they had to completely remove it from the game, specifically within the game. But it is available on their website thing for every version except for PS4 and Xbox One. But that does include mobile as working for it. Yeah, it's possible to use codes on mobile. It's one of the few locations where you can use it. Which one do we go for? I guess this one. Decently viable Suna team. Divinia, Suna, Tapon, Ishbala. Oh yes, definitely. If you use it with Tapon, I believe the absolute strongest for it is not even using her for her ability, but using her for her Fairy Fire in like a similar Queen Titania team, and doing it in something like a Tapon. Let's see, Tapon, Yagwe, Suna, and probably one other supporting troop that feeds it red would be basically what you'd end up using. But yeah, what you mentioned too sounds like it would be perfectly fine as well. I personally wouldn't advise Divine Ishbala for any reason other than half mana starting it though, because denying out red on Suna doesn't really help much. And that is what the Divinia would end up doing with every cast it does. It's the reason why I didn't bother going Divinia with it. I mean, not Divinia, Divine Ishbala I meant. Divinia is perfectly fine to use with it. Yeah, we'll go take purple there. Okay, let's go through Dragon Soul down. But yeah, we'll have a redeem code soon. As soon as we hit our level on this, we will indeed go give it out. Okay, let's see. Let's go get a Dragon Soul down and go from there. Yep, that just converted out a lot of stuff. Get a World Breaker down. And just Fair Shot. And if nothing else, we'll accumulate quite a bit of souls by doing this as well. It's like 200 something per battle with all the setup we have. What do we even need here? We'll go and take, I'll take a purple, why not? Grab all that mess. Take a... none of that. All of it's bad. We'll go and take ourselves a yellow. Take a red to go get that back up. Take a purple next turn, hopefully. If he doesn't ruin it. Good. Oh, blue. It actually wasn't frozen on that yet. Thought it was. Oh, got a Dragon Soul down. And should be good from there, as long as we cascade some mana, and we do. Apparently we're frozen on it, but not that big a deal. Hopefully unfreeze it soon. Stop hitting so much damage. Stop hitting so much damage. Stop hitting so much damage. Doom Skulls, what are you doing? Well, apparently Doom Skull's still good. What even? The awkward moment when everything wins in one turn. Let's see, Goblin team does, Doom Skulls does, and Divine team does. What else wins instantly in one turn these days? Technically Yagwe can if he gets lucky enough. And a few other. It really just depends. Worldbreaker technically can, Kraken technically can in another loop. Farce Troll, Nyx with the Kraken Queen map thing can. What else? We need to go take a red or purple here. Doesn't look like we have either, so we'll try for the Cascade. Didn't get it. That goes for a bunch of mana. He has everything he needs to win. He wins. Dead. And we lose. Oh, there we go. An easy battle. 4 times Firebomb. Well, we can't lose this. Even if we tried to lose this, we wouldn't be able to lose this. Alright, let's just go take anything. Taking anything again. Take another anything as long as it ends our turn. It doesn't give him a skull. And take a skull so he doesn't get it. Apparently he still gets it. And, well, fine. We'll throw Dragon Soul in. And down it goes. Yeah, it's probably going to be a while before they add too many 10 stars. Once they start adding 10 stars, though, every star after that becomes pretty quick. Because most of the, all the requirements after 10 stars only require one more troop being introduced to the game to be able to get the next star. Also, all of those really arbitrary requirements that currently are being blocked right now, like needing the hero class and other random junk like that, those will not be a factor once we reach the point where... once we reach past 10, there really isn't any kind of roadblock other than troop number specifically. So we'll pretty much be good to go from there, for the most part. Because right now there's blocks like needing like the hero class from a kingdom and, you know, other arbitrary stuff like that. But once we get past level 10, there isn't really any roadblocks. Plus, you start getting another star every new troop that gets introduced. Whereas right now, it's a new star every 2 troops that are introduced. We'll go take that over. Go and just explode all that. It shows it on what's his name? RimWorld, that one website thingy that has all the spoiler stuff. Has all that stuff detailed. Alright, let's go take a let's go take Brown. Get some explosions down. Go into Dragon Soul. Go move all that. And what else? What else? We'll go in. Let's Dragon Soul it. Why not? Xbox Master Race. No. PC Master Race. Actually, I haven't played a console for ages now. I think it's been 6 years? About 6 years. Yeah, it's been about 6 years. Let's see. I think it was like 16 or 17. So let's say 16. Actually, probably more towards 17. Let's say 17. So, it has been, yeah, 6.5 years. Almost 7. Since I've played a console. Or even used a controller for that matter. Of any kind. Alright, we'll go and just explode everything. And almost dead already. Ubistet, you have enough damage to win. Don't you dare go for it. I need an extra turn this. Go, random luck. Rip. Ubistet, why? Why must he do this? Right at the end. Okay, fine. That awkward moment when goblins are less overpowered than the meta. Where I think I have a higher chance of winning against Infinite Goblin Loop than I do against 4 times Divine. Okay, we'll go and Dragon Soul all that down. I remember when Divines used to be considered just really tanky. And maybe some decent true damage and stuff, and that's it. Nowadays, Divine is like the only damage that's just absolutely superior to literally everything. We'll go through Dragon Soul, which is kind of ironic. It has the best defense and offense of any typing right now. It does not have best board control, though. Though it does have pretty decent options. Hello, Hyper. Welcome. Yeah, currently we're working on getting level 70. We already hit leaderboard and all that. We're hitting level 70 right now on our hero class. And that's our main goal at the moment. And yeah, then we're going to be messing around with the hero class some. We'll have a redeem code then once we do hit level 70. And just messing around with stuff from there. But yeah, we are very close. We're about 15 battles away, somewhere around there. We're only 1 level away, so we're right on top of it. Can move that down. See if we have anything else that we can go move around. Let's see. We need to go and go throw a Ferris Rod to Dragon Soul. Let's get that out the way. Actually, you know what? We can just keep throwing Ferris Rods if we want to. Why not? 1 by 1, they shall go down off of just Ferris Rod alone. And let's go get a nice explosion. And you know what? We'll just keep it going. And start turn. Hello, Havoc. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If anyone still has any other question or anything you want me to go over, just let me know. I'll make sure to do so. Let's see, do we have any good cascades here? I don't think we do. So we'll just go for the red there. Get all that down into Dragon Soul. Oh, what speed do you use in your battles? 4 times. Always use 4 times. There really isn't much a need to use anything else unless you're still learning the game. If you're learning the game, I would advise using 1.5 or maybe 2 times. Probably 1.5. But once you've kind of know everything, you should pretty much always set it to 4 times. because anything less will be farming at a slower rate for everything you ever do. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's pretty standard at that point. So we'll get rid of that. That's actually the most annoying damage source, that he's still alive on this team. I say that because this other one just got destroyed immediately. Also, I don't know why he's using first slot catchers. You should never use catchers in first slot. Its damage is boosted based on his stats, and if he's in first slot, he's gonna lose almost all of his stats. Yeah, he gets Mercy down. Get a Dragon Soul in there. Guild Wars is better slower? Yeah, technically it is. I haven't been playing it slower, but game modes where you have a limited amount of battles technically is better slower, with Guild Wars being one of the biggest ones. I always still do it on 4 times for Guild Wars, though. Is this 3 of the exact same team? Almost. Almost. So close. Let's go fight it. Hopefully he won't troll us. All we have to do is get a really quick Dragon Soul and we'll be okay. Move that over. Take the other one down. Get something to full mana already. So we 1 turn to Dragon Soul. Well, at least 1 turn as in... what kind of 1 turn? Depends how you look at it. We'll go take the purple there. Go grab that. We'll Dragon Soul. This should give us World Breaker. Or not. That's bad. At least we kept our turn. And all of our mana, so we'll do that again. Get a nice World Breaker in. That's enough to Fairish Raw one-shot. Oh wait, never mind. He's not using the Ubestead version. We're fine. He doesn't have any really hard kill then. So we'll go get rid of Infernus, which is basically the biggest threat he has. Then just get rid of Ketris. So Ketris is already damaged enough that it's not really that big a threat anymore. We can kind of just leave it there and it'll probably be fine. So he just leaves us that. Perfect. Kill out hero with it. And then just World Breaker into a Dragon Soul and that'll be it. Almost. Throw a Dragon Soul down. And what else do we need? I guess we'll go and explode a bunch of browns. And this World Breaker for the kill. Or almost kill. He'll get Ketris down, throw it again, and any hit will do it. And we'll just do it with, here, have Fairish Raw. And down it goes. You thought about something? You're level 106 with no legends or mythics. What are you doing wrong? It just takes a while to get them. Being in a decent guild that's getting a lot of resources can definitely expedite it quite a bit. By a decent amount. But it can take a while to get your first ones, particularly your first mythic. There are people that have played the game for several months who still don't have their first mythic. It comes down heavily to luck as far as mythics are concerned. But as far as just generally having more chances at mythics and legendaries, the main thing is just to be in a better guild. The higher your guild's, the higher the minimum gold per week of your guild is, the more chances you'll have at legendaries and mythics. Ideally, whatever you're getting as far as your gold number per week... Well, first things first, you want to level 10 every single guild in the game. But after you've leveled every single guild or every single kingdom in the game to level 10, your next goal is going to want to be to find a guild that basically, however much gold you accumulate per week, you want to find a guild that's pretty much at that minimum. So if you're getting like 100,000 gold per week, you find a guild that does 100,000, there's 300,000, find a guild with a 300,000 requirement, so on and so forth. Basically, you want to have the guild requirement be as close to the normal amount of gold you gain per week as possible, so you gain as much free resources as possible. Okay, we'll go and throw Dragon Soul down. That's the easiest way to kind of increase it. But as a newer player, you can go a very long time sometimes with bad luck streaks of just not getting anything. Also, another thing to keep an eye on, or not an eye on, but make sure to do is 1.9k in PvP each week. Not only does that give a bunch of good ingots and a bunch of other stuff, it gives you 46 glory keys, which is a relatively decent amount of troops that could luckily give you something. And doing that every week could secure you possibly some, or at least more chances at trying to get stuff. Yeah, it could be a leveling too fast kind of thing too. Depending on how quickly you level, you could literally be like level 1000 with no legends if you order like super quick level. But that's generally not the case. Most people get their first legend around, I'd say, level 100 to 200, and first mythic normally about 500, depending on how quickly you level. Am I saving gold? Yes and no. Mainly saving gold for next kingdom, because there's a good chance next kingdom will be the last kingdom for at least a little while in time. So I want to throw a bunch of gold keys for it and make sure, now that it's required for kingdom upgrades, I want to make sure we fully max out the common from the kingdom. So yeah, we'll be focusing on doing that. And that's the main reason I'm hoarding some of the gold. I have been still donating a few million per week. It's just we've been accumulating a lot of gold due to doing so much more PvP than normal lately. Okay. Let's go move that over. Go throw a... Also, sorry about the cough thing. Can't really help it. We'll probably have it for several more days. It's been getting slightly better, though. Let's see. We'll go move that over. Get a ward breaker down. Actually, I should just Ferris Rod him. We already had enough damage. Or no, we didn't. Never mind. And then down it goes. And let's go into that. Also, how haven't we gained a level yet? We should be, like, right on top of it. The final level we need. But yeah, I'm kind of saving gold, kind of not saving gold. It just kind of seems like I'm saving gold because we've been accumulating so much gold lately. But, I guess I kind of am. I'll probably reserve about 10 million for, when the new kingdom comes out. But I've still been, as I mentioned, still donating like 2 to 3 million per week. Actually, how much did I donate this week? Did I not donate? That might be why we have so much gold right now. I think I only did 2 million so far. Only. That's actually a pretty decent amount still. My guild requirement's only 1 million though. Very, very few guilds have like a 2 million or something requirement. There are a few of them, I believe, that do. It's very rare though. Normally 500,000 or 1 million tend to be the highest gold requirements. Okay, let's go and actually double check that, because that'd be a fail if I haven't yet. It's already Saturday. Let me go double check it. Games. That's not where I check. Guild. Seals are claimed and everything. Nope, we donated 2 million on the dots. That's fine. Okay, let's go do revenge or not to revenge. That is the question. I guess since we don't care about PvP rating, we go for revenge. Really, the amount of trophies and the amount of... the only value I should really be looking at is the gold and if it's revenge. And how easy it actually is as well. That's another pretty big factor. Alright, let's just pass our turns. We're not going to be able to damage him quick enough with the team that we're currently using, so we'll just let him keep exploding. No point to try to counter him. Let's go get some souls right there. He'll go do his thing, and then he goes. Hey, we got a rare and get off it. Slowly but surely, we shall get all of them upgraded. We'll go into Dragon versus Dragon. Suna... Wait, what level did you get Suna at? Suna early on in the game actually isn't that bad. Do you have Tapon, or do you have any kind of red loop? Like Alchemist Moneylender or something? She would work really good in any of those kind of setups. Like an Alchemist Moneylender, her with a Yagway, or her with a Goblin Rocket or something. Or her with another True Damager. She has a lot of potential in actually being good in early game, since you probably would be able to reach one shot, or at least a triple kill, where you would one shot, or basically cast once, cast another time for a double kill, and cast third time for another double kill. Later in the game, you wouldn't be able to do that, though. If we were to do that this late in the game, she'd hit, like, what, 25s, then we'd hit, like, 30, 40 something, which would get us the kill, but then we'd be at not enough damage to actually kill out the next set. So we'd be at that point, we would have stolen 32, we would have had a base magic of, like, 25 or so, which would have only brought us to a total of 50, let's be generous, let's even say 60, and that's still not even enough to kill it. Oh, level 60? Oh, if you're level 60 with her, yes, that's actually a really good pickup. Yeah, just feed her a bunch of mana with anything you have. Either Alchemist Moneylender, or Green Seer Giant Spider, or anything that creates red literally in the entire game, or let's see. Trying to think of some other ones that are cheaper. I believe Alchemist Moneylender or Goblin Rocket's the cheapest thing you can synergize with it, because that's all ultra rare and below. Most of the other ones use like epics and stuff, which you might not have yet. Yeah, that's actually really nice to have at lower level. It's the one instance where I'd say she's not useless. Okay, let's go and get the kill there so he doesn't do anything. Get a free turn. Go explode out the board. Do we throw a Dragon Soul first? I think I do. It still gives us full fair Shra as well. Probably kill Magrum with it just so he doesn't go crazy. Especially since we're about to create more purple. And dead. Oh, apparently not dead yet. Oh, wow. We got very lucky. If that didn't happen, we would have... Hey! We just got a... I haven't seen that for a while. How'd you have that? We had that happen on stream. I think we had it once. But we just had a Dragon Soul form into a baby dragon that it transformed back to a Dragon Soul. There's like a 1 in 30 chance or something that actually happens. Oh, and we got 30 gems for it. Hey, speaking of 1 in 30. It's funny. But yeah, there's a 1 in however many Dragon Star are in the game that would actually happen. And it's really overpowered if it does. But it's very, very rare that it ever does happen. But sweet. Very nice. Also, how close are we on this hero? We must be like 5 EXP away or something. Oh no. Wait, how's it going so slow? Is PvP really being that slow? Okay, fine. We'll go do an Explore. I was doing the Explore a lot earlier. Apparently, I'm underestimating how slow PvP is. Mainly because we were losing probably several of those battles. Let's head back to Explore real quick. This will take like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get this thing leveled. And then we'll give out the redeem code. For the first redeem code, we'll have another one a little bit later as well. This is way quicker. We already gained 1 EXP. And that's how quick it is. Of course, we're not getting ingots or anything. Also, they fixed the whole accidentally spamming the button glitch from earlier. You can actually now just keep spamming clicking, which is kind of cool. You can speed it up slightly. Oops, some misclicks. But we'll throw that down. But yeah, you can just keep mass clicking right here. And if you just keep clicking, it doesn't bring you back to the menu, which is really cool. It saves about several seconds every minute, actually. Saves quite a bit of time compared to how it was before, which is really cool. Because you don't need to worry about accidentally misclicking it. No! Why must he be in this kingdom? I'm trying to do this kingdom because I need green-red. I noticed earlier that's actually my lowest trait stone. So I came in here to go do it some. We're actually really close to base 200 arcanes as well, as far as having 200 plus copies of all of them. Alright, we'll go throw this down if it'll let me. Throw a Sunbird. Stonehammer, please die to this. Of course you don't. I'll go get more damage. Somehow. Come on, literally anything kills it. Here, Dawnbringer, go. And then it goes. Should probably use a different weapon than Dawnbringer there. Maybe like War and Peace or something. We still start with half mana, right? No, we don't. Never mind. Oh, that's another problem too. We're not starting with half mana. Though I can't help it with this hero class. The only way we could do that is if we put Stone Spirit on it. Oh, come on. Demonic Pact, really? Or not Stone Spirit. What's it called? Highforge would be the only way that we could actually give it to it. What do you think of using Glitter Claw with Suna? Not really needed. Lord Ember's definitely fine with Divinia and Suna. As far as Glitter Claw, you already have Fairy Fire off of her. You don't really need another Fairy Fire option. The whole reason you even use Suna is because she has her own Fairy Fire option, so you don't need to put one on your team. If you didn't have her traded, I guess you could do it that way. But if you have her traded, you don't really need that. You'd be better off just putting another red spammer. Or doing a red loop with 2 troops. Like Alchemist's Hellcat or something. Why does Dawnbringer cost 1 million souls to craft? It was supposed to be a really hard to obtain late game kind of weapon. It's currently the only mythic weapon in the game. There's probably going to be additional ones in the future. It's basically made to be a soul sink. It's not something that you're really supposed to go for as a newer player, obviously. It's something that you get way, way later into the game. But it's basically their way of regulating souls in the game is they're going to keep adding mythic weapons. It's currently the only one in the game, but they are planning on adding another one pretty soon. Maybe even next patch will introduce it. And they're likely all going to cost 1.3 million souls. The problem that will happen if they don't do that is people excessively late in the game will have way too many souls. As you can see, we have 1.6 million souls, and there are people with over 10 million as well. And it's basically their way to regulate souls in the game, is to make sure there's some kind of sync for them. Because there's currently technically no sync within the game for souls. Once you level up every single troop in the game, there's very few things that reduce your soul count. And Soulforge was kind of made to try to combat that, but didn't really work too exceptionally well. Because most of the things within Soulforge aren't really worth crafting. So they started adding mythic weapons. Well, technically they already initially did it, but they'll be adding more soon. But that's kind of their way of regulating it, I guess. But yeah, it's mainly supposed to be like a really hard to obtain kind of weapon, even though it's technically pretty easy to obtain. You can get it within 50 hours of farming with an okay soul farming team. If you can do 20,000 per hour, that's all the souls you would need. Because that generally is the rate that you can get for souls once you reach mid-game. Even through arena, you could almost get that much per hour. With the quickest soul farming rate in the entire game, you can actually get it within 20 hours. The 1 million souls you need. You'd have to have 2 fair straws for it with fully traded Umberwolf, or 3 fair straws though. Which most people don't have, obviously, but next best bet is, or the absolute quickest way you can really get souls is Dragon Soul, double Azurus, Umberwolf, with Umberwolf and Azurus fully traded. And that ends up yielding around, depending on bonuses and speed and consistency, about 20,000 to 25,000 souls per hour approximately. Which is the quickest rate with 0 fair straws. And you basically just run that on challenges or explore. Generally challenges because it's more consistent. Alright, we'll throw the Sunbird down, and down it goes. We should only need a few dozen more battles, and we'll be good to go. Finally have the hero level exactly where we want it. Sunbird down, should one-shot. There we go. Yeah, Dragon Soul with triple Azures is still perfectly fine. Also, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Azurus in the drop table this week too for the red gem thing? Or was that last week? I think that was actually last week. Let me double check. If it is this week, while it is rather expensive to do so, it's one of the only few ways you can actually specifically target him down. Let's see. Yep, he is in here. If you wanted to, he is within the red shard thing, summoning stone. If you want to go get him. It does require 50 of the red jewel thingy, as well as 100 souls. But if you really wanted Azurus or more copies of him to build like a 2 or 3 of them into a soul farming team, if you already have them fully traded, this is one of the few ways that you could ever specifically focus him down. So yeah, he is available. It's about a 1 in 8 chance. I believe it's the same chance to get each one of these. I'm almost guaranteed on that, though I cannot 100% confirm. Haven't opened like hundreds upon hundreds of them. I think I've only opened like a few dozen ever, like maybe 50 total. But yeah, to my understanding, it's actually the same drop rate for each one of those. So decent rate of specifically getting Azurus, about 1 in 8. Oops, that's not what I meant to click on. Let's click on Explore. Keep going with this. It's not very fast, but Ember, Divinia, Dawnbringer, is that Dawnbringer? And Suna. Sorcerer class traits tier 3 pretty easily. That sounds like it would end up working out. Just Ember into Divinia, keep spamming Divinia and go from there. Yeah, Divinia is such an insanely good tank. You can solo keep any team alive pretty much just with Divinia constantly spamming. It's really cool. Alright, we'll go and just go kill that out, and down it goes. Use Dragon Soul with triple Warlock. Yep, that's pretty much the cheapest team you can get. Well, not absolute cheapest. Absolute cheapest is Valkyrie triple Warlock, but yeah. If you have Dragon Soul, you generally replace it out for Dragon Soul. The Valkyrie, that is. Oh, so we can technically be using, what's his name? The Scurvy Sea Dog to be gaining 400 gold for each of these battles. I haven't been, just because it's slightly slower. And I'd rather go for the slightly quicker EXP. But if you want to, you definitely could be doing the 400 gold guy with it. The Scurvy Sea Dog. I just opted for the slightly quicker EXP instead. Okay, let's go, and I don't have any drops there, so we'll just go through the explosion. Get a nice Sunbird in there as well. Clear out most of the board, actually all of it. Down it goes. Oh, never mind. That wasn't enough. Thought it was. Let's go get this to full. Slowly, apparently. Only problem with doing a team like this. The struggle of using a hero in your thing. I guess I technically could be using a quicker weapon for the draw, but I probably should be, like War and Peace or something. I don't know why I'm specifically using Dawnbringer. I think earlier, because I had some kind of team set up that was using like pure red, I was using Dawnbringer, but then I switched it, and now I'm using this, which makes it kind of pointless to use Dawnbringer. We're already so close that it doesn't really matter. Sunbird's generally what does all of it anyways, in most battles. A cheaper team, 4 times Warlock. No, that wouldn't really gain any souls. None of them naturally gain souls. Cheapest is definitely Valkyrie triple Warlock. It's same rarity anyways. You can't get any cheaper than that, as far as actually realistically working as a soul farming team. Because generally you get all the trait stones to get Warlock second trait just from completing out Broken Spire. And then you just need to find a Valkyrie and 3 Warlocks. Valkyrie part's pretty easy. You generally find a Valkyrie by the time you find 3 Warlocks. So really the only issue is finding 3 Warlocks, which doesn't really take that long. You can probably get that in a few hundred glory keys. And you already get like 46 automatically for free each week. You could probably have it by your second week of playing, most likely, if not sooner. And anything prior to that, you would just run an arena. Actually, even once you finally do have the soul farming team with it, you generally do run arena quite a bit more beforehand. Just because you might not have the stats to really make the team work. What do we even need here? Because arena is a pretty competent amount of souls, at least when you're a newer player. Also if you own Dawnbringer as well, but specifically as a newer player is when it's generally utilized. In late game, the only particularly good thing for arena is it's actually the quickest trophies in the game, even quicker than PvP, because you're getting more than you're getting more than 3 trophies per battle, whereas in PvP the maximum you can ever get is 3, and more often than not you don't even take it for 3 each time because you'll find annoying divine teams and stuff like that, where you might have to switch to a different battle. Yeah, we are right on top of the thing we've been wanting to hit now. Should be able to hit it any second now. Let's go throw Firebomb down. Go get a Sunbird in there. Well, Dawnbringer is 1.3 million total. It's 1 million for the Dawnbringer itself, and it's 300,000, 100,000 each for each of the 3 components for it. Hey! It just did the glitch thing. I guess they didn't fix it completely, it just fixed it pretty well. Okay, well, while we're here, let's go check our hero thingy. How far are we? 1 battle off, really? Really? Okay, let's go do one last battle. And that will be our hero level maxed. Now let's go do a real team with it. And go test it around in PvP some. Or not a real team, but you know, a real team that specifically utilizes the fact that we're using this hero class. And there we go. That is now level 70 hero class, the thing we've been trying to get since basically the hero class came out. Level 70 from our 1 EXP. And yeah, there we go. Let's go and go into our hero. Go into our class and finally get the final perk. And we have all 3 of them are actually pretty good. Dispel is what you'd probably use if you ran in Guild Wars, because you would need to get rid of Barrier when you're trying to one-shot them with everything. Enchant is good if you're completely blocking your hero with another brown, which is probably going to happen. And other than that, just gaining more brown mana is nice. And that's probably what we're going to be going for here. And yeah, let's go give this a shot, see what happens. Maybe we'll even use the new hero weapon with that. I haven't even really bothered testing that yet. But yeah, let's go see what we can do. First things first, let's do a slightly weaker battle first. Slightly weaker, you know what, let's do this, fine. Okay, we'll go and, what should we start off with? Let's go all the way to the bottom here. Get rid of Suna. Sorry, Suna, we don't need you. Let's go get ourselves a... what do we need? We need hero, obviously. We need, Highforge, obviously. So let's get a Highforge in there. Get a Apothecary in there. We'll need some kind of hero weapon. And then we'll need a frontline tank. I kind of want to go Gorgoltha for that, then. And just run some kind of heavy weapon that's brown related for damage. So, you know what? We'll go try that. Gorgoltha doesn't count as a dwarf, though, unfortunately. But there really isn't a good frontline tank dwarf. The other mythic guy just blocks too much mana. It doesn't generate properly. But we'll go with this. Let's go test it with a new weapon. Just go kind of generic team with this. And go from there. So, first things first, let's get the new weapon. I forget what it's called. It's some kind of hammer. And none of these are it. What's it called? Okay. New plan. Hammer. There we go. Rune Forger. Let's go get that in there. We're missing purple, but luckily every single purple banner currently gives +2 brown. So we'll do that into red? Yeah. Oh no, actually we can take it into blue. That'll probably be better to get Apothecary up. So we'll do it that way. Where is it? It's right over here. So we'll do that. Is that the only color we're missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's the only color we're missing. So we'll give this a shot. Actually, this would technically be the case where going for the enchant wouldn't be that bad either. Just so we get that up automatically. I'll go with the brown mana first, just to give it a shot. Also, let me go change this. We have 3 to shield. Let me go do the hammer bonus instead. Where's the weapon thing? Where'd it go? I need class, talents. Where's the hammer? Hammer time. Alright, we'll go to the hammer. Only 2 magic instead of 3s, but still it's more than what we would have normally been getting. And there we go. Okay, so we got everything we need. Let's go give this a shot and see what we can do with it. Hello, Tuck. Welcome. Let's see. Okay. So let's go take ourselves a green or a blue. Ideally a blue, but we'll take that. Oh, we already gained enchant immediately on our hero. That's fine. Not from the green, but specifically from already having it. That's off of our Serenity thing. We'll go throw this on the yellow, because we gain so much more off of browns. Get the last little bit of our mana. We have our Rune Forger now. This is random gems, right? Explode a random gem for every brown ally and enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we'll throw that down. Oh, that actually hits pretty low, though. Only 61 with half damage split. That did, like, what, 60 total damage or so? That's not really that high. Okay. We'll go and convert away these blues. I guess we just keep... Oh, but you know it is quite spammable, though. Because it would gain quite a bit of mana back every single time. But still, that does seem somewhat underwhelming. We'll go take that. Go get put that down. Oh, nothing else. At least our hero tanks like crazy. Now, if we were going to make a team with the weapon, this is about the best we're really going to get. Go take that for the convert. Throw it down again. Oh, slide kill it. Throw another High Forge down. And I always have to deal with those two. Or never mind, that one. Get our mana back. Get another Apothecary. Go from there. Go get a bunch of explosions. We'll just go for the thing all the way at the bottom. And then just kill it that way. Yeah, it has potential. It just doesn't seem like too overwhelming. Okay, well, we have that. That's a thing. So I guess we'll keep this around. Okay, let's go and name this to, like, Rune Forger. Rune Forger. Dwarf. Is that how you spell dwarf? No. Dwarf, 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 dwarf. There we go, dwarf. I forgot how to spell dwarf. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now let's go do some kind of 4 times dwarf. 4 times dwarf. Get all that out here. So we definitely still need a High Forge, Apothecary. Definitely a different weapon. Where's High Forge? Oh, there he is, right there. High Forge, Apothecary. Pretty much just standard for any dwarf team you would ever bother running. And what's the frontline tank dwarf that would be the absolute strongest that isn't the Mythic? Rarity. Not rarity. I'm looking for troop type. Go to dwarf. Okay. Also, I should probably make the Guild War version of it too. Oh, I forgot. You're a dwarf. How badly I want to get rid of you now. Let's see. We could do it that way and just not use him. I completely forgot. We could just go down that route and just use our hero for our tank. Oh, interesting. Oh, I like that. We could use that as our tank and then go from there. Okay, sweet. Let's go and do we go yellow-purple weapon or do we go some kind of brown weapon like a black manacle again and try for Devour? What weapon has Mank? I was gonna say, what weapon would give the actually Cauldron wouldn't be too bad either. Especially if actually traded up Cauldron or, you know, maxed out Cauldron. Yeah, what weapons are good for let's see, attack. And again, let's check shields. We get like some kind of shield bonus thing. What's under shield that's not horrible? That also fits into this team. All of it's horrible and doesn't fit into this team. Good job. That is Divine Protector, but we don't have it maxed. Plus it completely blocks Apothecary, which would completely defeat the point. Ideally, we want to block none of Apothecary here. Okay, what's the most spammable kind of thing to keep it on our turn then? I'm almost leaning towards Mountain Crusher too. I don't know, what do we have as yellow-purple options? Let's just check it real quick. This will help us cover everything. Oops, clear filter. There we go. Okay, so we yellow-purple. What do we have that's not completely useless? Soul of Xenos isn't bad. Sun and Moon is bad in the context of the team that we're using. I guess that's it then. What else do we really have? Oh, create 15 red and green. Enchant 2 random allies. That's not horrible given the team that we're using. I'd rather use actually, what's under brown, yellow, and brown, purple? Well, of course, black manacle would be the brown, purple. What's under brown, yellow? That's not horrible. All of them are horrible. I think we're at the same dilemma that we were at earlier, where we're basically just concluded, yeah, let's just use black manacle. And that seems to be the exact same place we're at right now. So let's go do that. Black manacle it is. The only real big issue with this is we block Bloodhammer. But I think it should be okay. So we'll go to this. We'll do it with a... oh, there's another issue with this. We can't go to minus purple banner. You know what? Let's go try building it around that and do a different weapon. So we'll do this. What is the best brown-yellow weapon that isn't complete trash? And otherwise, we'll just go into something else. Brown-yellow that isn't completely useless. Let's see. Dust and Sand. Knock a target troop to front. Reduce the armor of all enemies. What do you get for perks eventually? Explode a random skull. Create a dust storm, which we already have. Create a brown gem. Gain 4 life. Most of that's useless other than explode a skull. None of these give us any stats. Mecha Axe. We don't need mechs. Urskea Crown. We kind of need red. But we don't need the red that badly. This one creates a dust storm automatically. Let's see. Deal damage to the last enemy. If there is a dust storm, remove all green gems. But we kind of need green gems. Yeah, I guess. What does Imperial Jewel actually get as bonuses? Oops, that's not what I meant to check. Upgrade weapon. Gold, Fairy Fire, all of it's useless. Okay, good to know. But we'll just go, I guess, with blades and go from there. Just do it down that way then. Okay, so let's give this a shot and see what happens. Can't even remember last time I used Dust and Sand, but it allows us to move anything we want to first slot to go and kill it. We'll see what it does now. We'll go with this and see what we can do with it. Seems like it has potential. Go grab that. Start with half mana on everything. We'll go get a nice Apothecary down somewheres. Nowheres. Okay, we'll go take red. Go take ourselves no Apothecary since we don't have it. Try for a red or something off of there. Got it, nice. Only problem now will be trying to get these blues to be where I need them to... Oh, wait, our banner. Forgot about that. We kind of need the blues on the board, don't we? We kind of need the blues on the board. Is there any weapon that is brown, yellow, or purple related that creates blue in any way, shape, or form? Now let's go and move his biggest threat to first slot, so we'll do that. Move you up front. Throw a High Forge since we don't really have too much else to go for here. You know what, we'll take a red to blue. So grab all that mess. We have some Doom Skull going on, not that much. We'd get a poke over there and that's about it. We'll throw a High Forge down. He keeps hitting us so much. What are you doing? You still got the drain. Are we really about to die to this? Apparently so. Apparently so. Well then. Yeah, I think we need more blues to really make that work. We don't have a backup when there's no alignment. Can you stop draining like crazy? That's why I tried disabling you earlier. Exact reason why. Maybe that blade that removes all green would have been convenient. Okay, let's get the last little bit of mana by taking that. Oh, whoops! I meant to take the explosion version. Fail. Why did I take it that way? Okay, let's go and just take. Let's just take the green. We get a nice convert here. We'll hopefully get alignment any second now, before it kills out everything. And he keeps denying our blue as well, if that wasn't already bad enough. Let's go get rid of all the reds. We get High Forge to go resummon. Well, so far so bad. We'll go and get a High Forge down. Get that going. Get a double kill. That's a useless dwarf. That only buffs mechs, which we don't have on our team. He'll probably take that skull eventually. There he goes. We'll take another skull of our own. He'll take another one of his own. And just keep shuffling them back and forth. Okay, let's go get a nice apothecary down somewhere if we can. Actually, you know, we'll take skull, get rid of that barrier, which is just going to get right back. He's about to kill apothecary any second now. Let's go convert out green, so we have that. I move that first. And hey, we finally have alignment, right when we already won the battle. Good job. A little late. Just a little bit late, Bloodhammer. Just ever so slightly, excessively late. Okay, let's see what we have as far as options that will work with this. That might be able to help us with blue, or just maintain the board so something like that doesn't happen. So let's actually change our banner again. We're going to go back to kind of what we were going to use initially, which was this. So now we have no +1 for apothecary, which is unfortunate, but I think we'll still be able to make this work. I know, you know what? I am actually going to keep the +1 for it and just clear out the board properly. So we're going to move it back to this, and not that. I want something that can create blues now off a hero weapon. Even if we had to use something really strange, I think it would still be worth it. We have to use hero in first slot, though, to do his barrier spam. So let's just double check anything that has blue in it. And just check every option that currently has an option. Farsight Orb. That actually seems perfectly fine to go use. Create 7 blue. Increase our random skill by 26. That seems perfectly fine. Problem is most people don't own it, do they? Let's see. We can almost max this weapon out too, which is kind of cool. Destroy a random yellow, that's useless. Destroy a random purple, that's also useless. But we could gain a bit of stats on it if we really wanted to. But yeah, create 7 blue. Increase a random skill by 26. And it counts as jewelry, which is pretty irrelevant. Let's see what other ones are there. There's Elemental Bow, which is pointless. There's Glacial Thing, what do you boost by? Glacial Peaks, that's useless. What other ones are there that's not useless at all? Remove all blue. Blue and yellow, Sword's Edge requirement though. And that's about it. Oh, we'll give it a shot though. I think this would work out decently. So we're only missing... We're missing 2 colors. We're missing yellow and we're missing purple. What's the minus yellow banner then? I don't think any minus yellow has +2 brown is the problem with that. Never mind, I just lied. Okay, but it has +1 purple, so that's useless. So never mind. Let's see what other minus yellows are there. We had those 2. Is there a third? I think there's a third. No, there is not. Okay, so never mind. We can't do that then, unless we use Black Manacle, in which case that would be worth doing. But we're not, so we can't. Yeah, we'll leave it as is, I guess, and go with this. I think that would be fine. 4 times Firebomb. No. But yeah, oh, good defend team, yes. 4 times defend. Your best defend team to use in PvP is 4 times Firebomb. There isn't anything stronger than that. Okay, we'll go and get that converted. Got all the blues we kind of need for that. Now what we do is basically cast this. It should give us hopefully alignment. And then we just cast it. And hope we go crazy with the skulls. Apparently we don't currently have any, so plan B is go Apothecary again and just repeat it until we do have a better board. Go convert that out. Whoever knew this Farsight Orb would actually get a purpose. Let's see, we'll go and throw it down again. Oh, I should probably throw Apothecary first. Okay, that's fine. I don't have Convert, do I, though? Because we don't have full mana on High Forge, which we kind of need. We have Convert on blue, but obviously that'd be really, really bad to go for. I guess we'll go get rid of green. He'll take a skull and we'll go from there. So we'll do that. That gives us Farsight again, which actually doesn't help us because he's still not full mana, so we'll take that over. Do we have alignment here? Not really, but it's still worth going for. So we'll go do that again. Hit him with gigantic hits. And then we just repeat the cycle. Throw it down again. Dead. Yeah, I think this team has potential. I don't know how many people bother having a Farsight Orb, though. That's the only real big issue with that. Is Farsight Orb is, if I'm not mistaken, near unobtainable. Normally, I would never show anything with this, but I don't know. I think I might actually do it for once, just because it is a... It actually works like so perfectly with this. The only problem is this hero class doesn't actually give additional magic to it, but that's not too big a deal. Well then. Firebomb. Can you stop? Firebomb. What on earth did you just do? We almost just died to a firebomb. What even just happened? Okay, we'll go take that down. Those are some vicious firebombs right there. Yeah, I got it when it came out as well. The Pearl. I think it's been available for $5 packs, but I don't know how many people actually have it, though. It's the biggest issue. Probably not that many. They are planning on adding ways to get them in the future, but they didn't really specify. Also, they keep saying different things about it as well. Like that they would, and then they wouldn't. Like, they said that they wouldn't do it for glory, but then they said they would, and... I don't know. Salty keeps saying different than what Surian said. So I don't know which one is right. But they're probably going to add it in some way, shape, or form, I would assume. Or sure hope so. What they will specifically do is who knows what, though. Okay, but let's go and... Right, we have a slight issue here. We have the issue of... We just got rid of all the blues on the board, so we now can't cast the Pearl thing issue. So we'll go do that again. We'll have the same issue again, though, in that we won't have any room to go do the Pearl. But we'll go do this down. Or not the Pearl, the... whatever it's called. Farsight Orb. Keep gaining HP. You know there's other stats, right? Even with HP, it doesn't even live. I will throw it down on, like, yellow or something. Put that down, move the other one over. Nice little skull poke in there. I guess we high forge and get a resummon onto first slot. And again, that would probably make our skulls hit weaker. Because we got a nice buff into the thing, but... I don't know, do we go for it? Yeah, we'll go for it. Why not? We'll do that. Trying to get a Cascade, didn't get it. As long as it doesn't kill us right now, we're fine and dead. It's a weird team, but it does work. And let's see what the Guild War version looks like. It'd be hard to find a pure red team to actually face against to show it properly. Let's see, but let's go and rename this to, I guess Guild War Red Defend. That's not what I meant to click. Let's see. GW Red Defend. Confirm. And what do we need here? Let's go put it into... well, for one, we should probably set our own defend team to it. How far away? How far away from what? We already hit it. We already hit level 70? What do we need for this team then? So we would need, high forge, not high, well, yeah, high forge. Yeah, definitely. But we would also need, Ironbeard. We need you, and we need hero. So we put that in first, we put that behind it, and we put hero in. Biggest question here, though, is what on earth is the hero weapon we run with this? Ugh. Foresight Orb, go! No, just kidding. Let's see, what are we missing, first of all? We're missing green and we're missing purple. Let's see what we have for green-purple weapons, then. If that's the case. Because we can finally cover every color on this team now, something that hasn't ever actually been possible in the past. So let's go and clear filter. Green, purple, all color. Weapons. Let's see. Create 7 gems of a chosen type. Submerge a random ally and give them 1 magic. Not that good. Split damage, not good. Deal damage based on thing, not good. True damage, not good. Cleanse all other allies. Give them 21 life. And remove all blue gems to boost the effect. Not good. We need blue. All of them are bad, apparently. If we want to cover every color, none of them are worth doing. Maybe Imperial Jewel, just so we have like some split damage, but that does like nothing. I guess technically Pearl of Wisdom. Submerge a random ally and give them 1 magic. That's so bad though. That's low enough mana cost that it wouldn't really matter. And it would kind of fit into everything. Yeah, that's really the only thing we could really use. What other option is there under those if we want to cover everything? Like maybe Prismatic Orb, but it doesn't really do much. Or then again, if it was smart enough to actually hit into Lady or an Aerial, Prismatic Orb would be amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot to give out a code, didn't I? Let me go do that, my bad. I did say I would give out a code when we hit it. And I've been making teams the entire time. I don't know which one of these would be better. I guess we'll kind of test it against ourselves a little bit, but... I guess we'll do Pearl Wisdom for now. Definitely put High Forge in the last slot then. Or do we put it up just so it tanks? What is used on Red Day that normally hits last slot? Anything? I don't think there is. I think there's like nothing. So we'll just put Pearl there. And yeah, that'd probably be our defend team then. And we change the banner to... what banner would we need? Probably the +2 blue, +1 yellow. Isn't there something that does that with like -1 green? +2, +1... No, that's not what I want. This one is what I want. +2 blue, +1 yellow, -1... Oh, wait. I don't need +1 yellow. +2 blue, I do. I need a +2 blue, +1 brown. Does that exist? I don't think it does. +2 blue, +1 brown. +2 blue, +1 purple with the -1 red. That we don't need. +2 blue with a +1 green. Slightly better, but it blocks our other color. I guess we just go standard +2 blue? What do I normally use on this team? Let me double check. Guild War Red Defend. Where's Defend Red? Defend Red. I use Kraken. Does that make sense? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, we'll actually use Kraken for it too. Oh, wait. No, we don't. How do we go about that? Because we don't have any way to gain +1 blue off our hero is the problem. We can gain +1 brown off of him. But it is pretty important to get into her one-shot, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Actually, we do go Kraken Banner then. It gives us more mana overall, I guess, so we'll just go with it. Did we just use the same banner for all 3 of them? Yes, we did. Good job. But it just works so good with dwarves. Even though it's not made to be used for dwarves. Too bad we don't have a +1 blue. We actually really need a +1 blue. I guess +1 brown is fine. Nothing else that gets everything up a bit quicker. So we got a barrier, we got our thing. Actually, given that we have barrier, we can just run that in front of Lady Ironbeard and put her into the safest location, making her even safer than what she normally would be. We could just run it like that. Okay, that's the game plan then. Something along the lines of that would be okay. Actually, in a way, we could even put our hero in first slot, but no, we'll just leave it as is and go like that, I think. Yeah, that seems like it would be good. We'll see how exactly it performs. Red Day, this team has been performing really bad lately, but hopefully the dwarf buff will make it better for Guild Wars. Anyways, let's go do the code. No worries, I didn't forget. Not this time. Anyways, let me go get that out, guys. 1 second. Okay, so let me go see what we have as far as code options. None of them look useful or relevant to what we just did. Let's see. Yeah, none of them are relevant. So let's just go into the next one down the line and go give out this one. Let me double check that and make sure it works before I go hand it out. And does the magical code work? Okay, let's go and put that there. Put that there. I'm not a robot. Click redeem. And success! Sweet. Okay, put that there so we can go copy paste in a second. Go put this below me. Sorry guys, but here we go. Redeem code time. So, let's go put that right below me. Where to go? Where to go? Redeem code. Boom. Get out in there. And redeem code has been successfully put in below us. And now let me go put it into chat. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. It works on every platform except for the console versions. So if you're playing on any version that isn't the console version, it will work. And there it goes. There is the code. There is the link. And all the information you need. The invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there's what you put in. Don't put in mine. Put in whatever yours says. Squirrel, I know, right? That should definitely be a code at some point. The redeem code itself is written below, as well as in chat if you just want to copy paste it. And it gives the same reward as always, not that. It gives this: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Let's see what we get from the 1 gem key. There's so many gem keys on reserve now because we barely used any for the new mythic. Hey, we got apothecary! How funny! We actually need that apothecary with everything we're doing. But yeah, let's go test. Let me go test this defend team now. So let's go and edit our teams and change our defend team to this. And see how our red day performs against it. So we'll do that. Set that as our team. That should be fine. So we'll do that. We'll have our little pearl thing there with our submerge. There isn't too many on red day that I think submerge would work against, but you never know. That could be very annoying for them, depending. It's something that they won't expect, if nothing else. Like them, no one's gonna expect to see a submerge on red day like that. It's not something that is ever really used. But anyways, we'll have that. Let's go test it now. So, wait, did I not set it? Set that as our defense. There we go. So that's our new defense. What? 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 Okay, go and set that as my defense. What are you doing? There. Set it. Am I going crazy? Is there like a certain special way you're supposed to set it these days? Why is it not setting my team? Well, let me rename it. Oh, that's not the team I want. Guild War Red, defend. And back. Okay, new plan. Let's go all the way out of the game and go back in. Am I doing something wrong here? I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to set your defend team. Good afternoon, Anarchy. Welcome. It's not letting me change my defend. I want to test this team to see how it actually will perform against my red Guild War Day team. Or at least the one we currently have set, which I believe is a Yagway combo. Oh, boy. Okay, where were we? Take a tribute. Go from there. Go move this to the corner. Go onto defense team and choose the defend team without going to edit teams. Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, you are correct. Duh. I am so, yeah, I keep forgetting. That's the same way that Guild Wars is too. I hate that that's not obvious. I haven't made that fail for a while. Thank you for that. My bad. Oh, that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is test my defend. Battle log, defend, test defend, and use our red Guild War for it, which I believe I've set to the Yagway team. Yeah, we're using Divinia Yagway. So he's going to be able to dodge my Dawnbringer with it. We'll see what happens. Okay, so was this worth it to get it for Red Guild War Day? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. Though, of course, if we actually do win, it's could just be the fact that this team is just so good compared to this team being bad specifically. Okay, he's gonna try one-shotting us, but we have barrier on literally everything. Oh, I forgot to switch it to Dispel. He gains Dispel every extra turn he does if we set it, which we should actually be setting instead of the extra round. Like, he would have just dispelled all of our barriers there, and would have gotten a one-shot right there. Or actually, he wouldn't have one-shotted, but he would have done a substantial amount of damage. We'll go explode all the reds there. Oh, yeah, let me go retreat. We don't get anything from this battle anyways. Let me go change that hero, class, talent tree, spell, or banishment. It's one of the whole reasons why we get it as well. Okay, so let's go test this again. Now it should work a bit better. Won't make that big a difference, but it gets rid of barriers, which is the biggest issue this team has is the enemy barrier spamming against you, which is exactly what we're doing against him with the Divinia. But he can dispel getting rid of all of Divinia's perks, including their enrage we currently have on it. All he has to do is take a single extra turn. The team doesn't really have anything to hit extra turn off of, though. I guess, you know what? Maybe we do run Prismatic Orb with it and just hope the AI uses it correctly. That might just be our best bet. The only problem with it is it doesn't actually increase our score at all, or decrease their score, I should say. But then again, so that doesn't either. And that still has an extra turn chance, too. Just slightly lower than the other one. By 1 gem. Alright, we'll go for another explode here. Get most of the board down. Runepriest already killed him. He just dispelled away all of our things and got a one-shot immediately. That's why you get the spell. That's the whole reason we got the spell on it. It's for exactly that. And then he just keeps summoning, and then he just keeps overpowering. But yeah, it seems like it could have potential. You never know. And we even have Submerge, so if they're using like Dawnbringer or something to try to barrier up, we'll eventually have Submerges on that team as well. And most people don't run, almost no one really runs, I don't think, Dispel on their red day. Unless I guess their hero technically could have it. Actually, we have it every extra turn we do. So technically we actually do have Dispel. Because I'm using the same hero class right now. First, we'd probably be using a different one if this was actually the day of the Guild War thing, but gotta test it with him having it. But yeah, we still won pretty easily. I don't really see hero doing much, and it's surviving so easily that, I don't know, I wish it had damage on it. I feel like the MVP of that team is actually the last slot right there. But, we'll go for another explosion. Still could potentially lose, actually. Though it's not that likely. Has he even casted that thing once this entire battle? There he goes. Dwarven Gate, really? Can you stop creating Dwarven Gate? Are we seriously just gonna lose this? Well, maybe it is stronger than I thought it was. Oh no, we'll give it a shot. Seems to be doing the trick. We're not using the correct hero class at the moment, though, but still. We'll go get all the explosions down. Well, he's using the correct one. We're not. Let's see. Go throw that down again. Well, he is us. There's the Submerge, so I don't think it's really going to come into play much. We'll go get rid of, like, green or something. I'm going to get hero back up so we can go and kill out the last slot. We killed out for true damage, surprisingly enough. We'll get a Dawnbringer down. I don't think he dodges it if it's the only 2 left, does he? No, he doesn't. Even though it hits everything remaining on his team, it's he doesn't dodge it for whatever reason. And down he goes. But yeah, we still end up winning, though it did take us a little bit longer. I don't know. Biggest issue with doing Prismatic Orb, though, is I want the hero more up front, and it would be blocking too much if I did that. Well, the biggest issue is, what would you really use that's stronger than that on Red Guild War? Dwarves is basically the only way to go. Unless you're going to bother putting goblins or something, but of course we already used that for a different day. I think it's fine, actually. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. If it gets at least 2 wins, I'd be happy. If it goes like 2-7, 2-8, 2-10, 2-15, I'd actually be happy with its win rate. How do you like the new hero class? It's okay. It's nothing too over the top. It's mainly for, like the Dwarf Defend team, mainly. As far as actually invading with it, there's not really enough good goblins, good dwarves, that it would be, excessively viable. Main team that we've been using with it that's, actually semi-okay is the, where'd it go? Let me rename this one. I believe this is actually it. The, Farsight Orb. The, Farsight, Dwarves? Sure. Dwarves. That's how you spell dwarves, right? I think so. There we go. Farsight Dwarves. Farsight Orb, Apothecary, King Bloodhammer, and Highforge. Out of everything we've messed with so far, this has had the most consistent... Well, maybe not the most consistent, but it has the best win so far. Out of everything we've done with it. And it kind of synergizes the most with the kind of perks we have on this hero class. The only thing we don't really get to utilize on this is to summon the Brownstorm. Because we overwrite it with a Doomstorm every single time. Oh, please don't one-turn us. What are you doing, goblins? Okay, good. He didn't one-turn us. We're fine. At least for now. So we'll go get that down. If we have alignment, we throw it right now. If we don't, we'll throw down Orb, which we don't. So we'll throw down Orb. We get Magic, which doesn't do anything immediately, but it will if we cast it again. Do we have alignment? No, we did not. Hopefully Apothecary will fix that, so we could throw it onto nothing. Yep, apparently nothing. There isn't a single good thing to go throw it on. Oh, purple. Never mind. There's one. Go throw it onto purple. Ideally, that'll cascade properly, though it doesn't appear to have done so. Go move that over. Still don't have what we need specifically, so we'll throw another Farsight, and we have even more magic on it, so hopefully we get, like, attack or something, since we lost it earlier. Looks like we got armor. We still don't have alignment for it, so I guess we go for another Apothecary and just keep cycling it until we do. Or at least until we get alignment, or something that is useful. We can get a lot of oh, yeah, that's his turn, so we'll go for that. We gain 2 attack every extra turn we do, so his damage just keeps going higher and higher with every skull. Ideally, we'd have another one, and we do. Perfect, and a smash. Even with attack reduction on us. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think we have a third Blood Hammer, but all we need is a skull, so dead. Yeah, that's pretty much what the team looks like. Not the greatest thing out there, but as far as dwarves are concerned, that's actually not too bad. Too bad we can't use this in the game mode, because he uses Blood Hammer, so he's a dwarf, but he's not a Keziel specific dwarf. Yeah, as more dwarves are added to the game, I could definitely see this having potential in this kind of team setup. Biggest thing I feel like we would need to replace out is actually, what would we really replace out then? We need King Highforge for the starting mana. We need Apothecary for the brown. Technically King Bloodhammer, I guess, in a way, but we're currently using this whole team centered around him. Maybe a different weapon. Most people don't actually have access to this weapon, so that'd be nice if they had another weapon that actually worked for this. But, yeah, we're just using this Crate Blue, which allows us to synergize with King Bloodhammer and feed Apothecary. Also gives us random stats, ideally attack. Did you not gems from Salty? Yeah, I did end up getting a slight amount from her. Mainly for the new Mythic thingy. She normally does whenever a new Mythic comes out, just so that we have enough to cover and everything, whenever new content comes out. You missed 2 hours of streaming. Well, we still have another hour left, and another redeem code a little bit later as well. You just zeroed your attacks and you won with Doom Skulls again? Yes. Even if you have 0 attack, you never really need to worry about it, because you always have enough durability to basically win out the battle, which is kind of cool. But yeah, as far as dwarf teams, they seem pretty average. Nothing too special, but of course, main purpose I got for this hero class was for, I feel like Red Guild War Day, because you already would have been using dwarves almost guaranteed. So this just gives you a slight buff to that. Not anything like too gigantically huge. It might only get you like 1 additional win or 2 additional wins during the Guild War Day. But still, if Guild War is important to you, which this late in the game it definitely is to me, then it can help. So that's the main thing we got it for. But yeah, nonetheless, it does seem like it has potential for the future. Seems to work actually really well with this guy. If you get the alignment for it, it's just so devastating. Still feel like a normal Doom Skull would be slightly better though, if we just ran it like the standard way that you would normally run a Doom Skull team. Can Orpheus loot replace the Foresight Orb? No. It does not do enchants. I don't think enchant would be too useful on this team. You're already gaining mana so quickly off Apothecary every time that you don't really need enchant. What was I looking for? I'm looking for, I'm looking for loot. Oh, that's not how it's spelled. Loot. Pan's loot or Orpheus loot? Orpheus loot. Gain 24 life, cleanse all, and enchant all. You don't really need cleanse because Apothecary does it. And you don't really need enchant because Apothecary will give you the mana already. The only thing good that it really does is life gain, but you'd be better off having that life gain on your hero. Well, actually, technically that does go on your hero, doesn't it? I guess it would be okay. You'd be better off landing extra turns, though, than you would be trying to do something like this. Ideally, anything that creates blue would be the way to go, though there aren't really too many options that do that, so alternative would be basically any weapon that doesn't block your colors, that can either make your hero more durable, or give you the mana you need for Apothecary, or just help you control the board. Anything that does that would be fine to use with this. Also, thank you, Matt, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Is the PvP leveling Runepriest? Yes, PvP levels Runepriest, 2 XP each time. Did you do much with the class event besides buying the unlocking? Yeah, we did plenty of it. We did it mainly through Explore. We didn't buy too much of the XP. We only bought up, well, I did buy one of each pack, I guess. So technically we did get a substantial amount of XP from it. But it only about half the amount of time that we had to put into it to get it leveled. Not all of it was bought in. But, yeah. You get 2 XP every PvP battle, 1 EXP every Explore. You can get about 180 to 200 EXP every hour in Explore if you really focus on it. As well as doing mainly off-stream. As well as slightly on-stream the previous stream. And we were also doing that at the beginning of this stream as well, if you look back. Yeah, it's about 180 XP per hour. Earlier on in the game, if you win, like, it depends what your win rate is. Generally, you can win at minimum, absolute minimum, 2 wins per minute in Explore. Even if you're using some of the extremely weaker stuff. And this late in the game, you could generally get 3 per minute pretty easily. And slightly quicker than that if you really focus. But realistically, it's about 180 XP per hour. Over a consistent amount of time. So, let's go and get a stat here. Got armor. Not the most useful of things, but at least we got our blues, which hopefully have alignment somewhere on all this mess. No, we did not. Okay. Next plan is, I guess, convert and hope we get lucky. And that did not quite do that for us. So, we'll go and throw this down again. Let's see. Still don't have it. We'll try moving some stuff one more time. Move that, move that. We have it now, and that should be match. We're pretty close to it. Get that down. Take another one. Go throw into the Doom Skull over there. And there we go. And of course, we gain barrier back every single round we take. So even though our hero is very low, we can actually keep keeping him alive with barrier spam. And then just kill it again. And we keep gaining 2 attack every extra turn as well, which helps our damage a decent amount. And there we go. Hello, Martheus. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, not the greatest of teams out there, but it gets their job done. See how it does against Divine. That's a true test. Does it win against Divine? If so, it's okay. At least decent enough to beat the strongest thing in the game. We'll do that. We'll go throw this down again, even though we already have all mana. I still don't have alignment for it. He's gonna just throw Dawnbringer though. Oh, now we do, and that's match. There we go. Okay, so we'll take that over. Maybe get another Apothecary down if we can, just so we can get another convert. I think we already have alignment over there, so it'll work out perfectly. And yes, we do. That's match. And we'll do that. And take another one. And dead. Let's take it to skull, I guess. Yeah, ran through Divines pretty easily, though that actually was a pretty lucky board. Sometimes we get luckier, sometimes not, but yeah, got the job done. Really strange team, though. Because one thing that's actually kind of, I just noticed from that battle, I never really noticed, even though I have used it in some other teams before, but the synergy that King Bloodhammer has with Highforge, well, obviously the half mana start, but that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the damage, the double hit on him into the double hit on the other one. This ends up hitting the 2 strongest, but if you're plowing them down with his Doom Skulls, the 2 strongest would most likely than not be the last 2 slots, which synergizes with the fact that Highforge also hit the last 2 slots. I didn't really realize that until just now, even though I have used that combination before. Normally I would have used it with like Glaceon and stuff like that though, not specifically with his hero class. Firebomb? Why are Firebombs doing like the best against us compared to anything today? They just really like hitting us with Doom Skulls. And there we go, that's a match. Can Elemental Bow work with Divine Protector for Giant Team? Kind of. There's currently no hero class that can be set to Elemental, but you'd have 3 of them, so you'd pretty much have an almost full Elemental team. But yeah, you'd have 3 you'd have 3 Elementals. You would have Euro Fire Mantle, followed by that one Fire guy, that brown-yellow that hits triple based on burning, followed by your hero using that bow, followed by your Hindla. So, yeah, I guess technically you could go down that route. I don't see why not. Also, Titan has a perk that boosts that as well. We'll be switching to Titan probably later. After this stream, I'll be at some point recording the video, then posting it later for the Runepriest. But after that, we'll probably be switching back to Titan. And one thing that Titan actually has in that synergy is on its final trait, if we were to ever get it max, elementals gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. So yeah, you can gain quite a bit of synergy off of that using it with your triple element. And I guess we could go try that later. Though we would need level 100 Titan to really fully utilize that, but still, it could have potential. I don't see why not. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. I don't see why not. We're pretty close to getting it maxed. We're probably, ideally I'll have it maxed by Tuesday next week. I'm not fully certain when exactly. It's like, what, level 84 or something right now? Still got a ways to go on it. This definitely starts taking a while once you reach those later levels, that's for sure. Everything's been going okay, other than just a little bit of sickness recently in the lungs. But other than that, everything's been okay. I don't know, actually, been feeling like kind of depressed from that too lately. Not like an actual depressed, kind of like that depressed that you get, like that isolation depressed when you get like really sick. Like that kind of depressed. Just haven't felt like myself the last few days, that's for sure. Other than that, it's been okay, I guess. Okay, well, let's just go throw High Forge down. Go get the normal kill. And dead off of 1 skull, if it will let me have it. And down it goes. Let's see. Is this game multiplayer? No. There's no... Well, there's... Well, it depends on how you define multiplayer. The quick answer to that is no. But there's no live PvP or any kind of live thing like that. It's mainly multiplayer in the sense that there's a community inside of the game, and you're able to communicate with them, and there are some events that, while they are single player related, they are guild wide and guild based in a way. So like things like pets, where you have to go and try finding a pet rescue within the PvP battle, then you unlock it for your entire guild for an hour and stuff like that. Things like guild wars, you cooperate with your guilds, try to talk about teams and see what you can run for each day to see what you can try to do to defeat out the enemies and set your defend teams appropriately and all that kind of stuff. And while there isn't like direct PvP, or, you know, not direct like multiplayer in this game, there are multiplayer-esque elements, but no, there is no actual real-time against another player, unfortunately, in this game. It's a feature that they, unfortunately, even though they have added it to some of their past games, is not really something that they could really add to Gems of War due to the format of the game. So, yeah. We'll see exactly what kind of things they might add in the future, but most often than not, it's probably not going to be actual quote-unquote multiplayer. But there are, like, semi-elements related to that they might be adding in the future. It's just actual multiplayer probably will not be coming, unfortunately. As much as I want it. I know a lot of people want it, including myself, but it just seems like something that they are likely not going to do. Oh, that completely missed. That's bad. What do we need here? Or what do I take? What do we even have? We're going to take that down. Go for the, High Forge, I guess. Oh, whoops. Let me take that. Yeah, we go for High Forge. I want him to just make a dumb move that gives us alignment, which he does not do, unfortunately. What do we do from there, then? Because we take a little bit of mana for Apothecary. I was just going to take Skull. He's going to win this battle. I don't have enough mana to win it. Unless we get really lucky Cascade in any second now. We'll go take that over, take that over. I need the most amazing alignment I've ever seen soon. So we'll go move this. We need those blues, but I need to clear the board even more, so we'll go get that out the way. And unless we get alignment, like, right now, we're in trouble. I think we just throw it and hope we get lucky. Go. Pure luck. Nope, we lost. Unless we get another one of him. Nope. Let's go rebuild our team. No, we're not going to bother. It's going to take too long. Oh, you know what? It's still winnable. We'll try it. See what happens. We're still feeding something blue into something as well, so we have like the ever so slight chance to still win against this. Yeah, no, we don't. Oh well, we gained attack, though we die next hit that he does. So yeah, it's probably just worth retreating at this point. What do we even go for? He skulls so badly. Ooh, oh no, that won't work. It won't drop far enough. But he might go for it, so who knows. We'll go and just take a random move of some sort. Take that. Take a red or something. Just waiting till he does something like that. Oh, he actually turned off the top. Really? Okay, yeah, we're not winning. Nope. 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 Yeah, there was a long middle time in there where we just couldn't get anything. Yep, that'll probably be that for now. We have all of our doors teams that we kind of already wanted to go use then. Got the Farsight one, we got our Defend one, and we got our Rune Forger one, which is kind of odd, but it kind of works. It's very slow, it feels like, but the biggest issue is this weapon does so little damage. And we only gain 2 additional magic for off our perk, which isn't really that much. Oops, why did I not take the green? Fail. Well, he didn't either, so I guess we're both bad. We're gonna take that over. We'll take the blue over. Go get Apothecary down. He'll already get that rolling. Luckily, he has Submerge off of our perk thing. We'll go get that cleansed. How are you? Not full mana. That's a problem. We'll try for an extra turn right here. Didn't get it. Go get a nice Gorgultha or something down. Can you stop getting kills already? We'll go get a High Forge to go replace that with something. Ideally an Apothecary, which is literally what he just killed. Let's see, can we get that lucky? Oh, we can! Look at that! We replaced it with the Apothecary he literally just killed. Very nice. That's like a 1 in 20-ish chance or something like that. So we'll go for the Splash. Do it right there. Once we kill words. I'll get them working eventually. And once we kill Infernus, we should be fine. Problem is, we're about to die to the Finnish Pala any second now. Yeah, we lost. Yep, dwarves still relatively underpowered, at least compared to divines. But really, you can't really compare anything to divines these days. It's just better than literally everything. But here we go. Oh, 4 times KrissTigger, really? Really? I'll still run it. You know what? Let's. This is probably stronger than it. 4 times KrissTigger is probably stronger than the previous team we just looked at. Simply because of his stat increase. 4 times KrissTigger, by the way, if you have that and you don't know what to run for green or blue Guild War Day, it actually can win both green and brown Guild War Day. It's definitely not the best team to use, obviously, but it does work. We have used it several times in the past just for fun, and it is pretty funny. Okay, let's go throw this down. Looks like it's going a lot better this time around. Oh, but he doesn't have that many browns. I didn't factor that in. I forgot. Oh, wait, did I put it on our first slot? Well, at least we could skull poke him. We should be throwing it onto anything that isn't first slots. Second or third would be where we should be throwing it. Oh, we could have taken that skull too. Didn't realize that there was extra turn there. And he ruined it now. Because we could have cascaded it. 1 HP, really? Okay, we'll go and... actually, I'm going to Gorgultha kill that then. That still counts for damage. And it hits through his reduction as well. Speaking of that, I can double High Forge him for that too. What else do we take here? I guess we try getting a full mana to him. So we'll go to that. Get our explosion off of that. Go for the Sight Pokes. We can then go High Forge to double kill. Then just Gorgultha explode for that. And kill him out that way. So we'll do that. Throw this onto the last slot. Then Gorgultha for the kill. And it's pretty much match. Gorgultha. And then we just tap him with anything. And Apothecary into our ability would be great. There we go. And then we just throw a hammer down at him. Yeah, the hammer, for the most part, pretty underwhelming. Unless you're specifically up against a lot of browns. You would need to be up against a lot of brown while also using a lot of brown. And that very rarely ever comes into play. Yeah, weapon, like many mythic weapons, one color mythic weapons, I should say, are near useless. So this is no exception. I don't believe its perks are actually really that good either. Let me just double check. Banner weapon. Oh, I can just check it on this, can I? Upgrade weapon. Let's see. It deals 5 damage to... Let's see. It gains 4 life. It deals 5 damage to first enemy. Gains 10 gold. Explodes a random brown. That's actually not too bad. And stuns the first enemy. So basically, it is useless. It is 100% pointless. So yeah, Rune Forger. Not that good a weapon, but that's to be expected. As far as hero-related weapons that are mythic, there's really only, not counting Dawnbringer, there's really only like 2 or 3 of them. So there's Creeping Death, which is still probably among the absolute best of them, especially with the perks it gets. I believe are actually not too bad. It gets a Dark Storm, which is amazing. It explodes a skull, which is amazing. and it steals 3 life from first enemy, which isn't really that much, but it adds up. And you can also gain some passive souls and a skull. So I believe you guarantee get at least 1 explosion since you create a skull and explode a skull. I assume the skull gets created before the skull gets exploded, but I'm not fully certain on that. But yeah, the Dark Storm, these 2 alone is what makes it good. The Dark Storm into a single explode is actually not too bad given what it already does. As far as other things, not counting Dawnbringer, Dragonator isn't horrible. Spider Totem on occasion is okay. And that's about it. There's like 3 weapons maybe that are even remotely okay. And there's basically just Dawnbringer. I mean, Creeping Death, not counting Dawnbringer. As far as like the hero-related ones. But yeah, that's it. There's Creeping Death, there's maybe Dragonator, and there's maybe Spider Totem. But Creeping Death's about the only one I'd really place high up there. Most of the other ones are just not worth it. I didn't actually look at all the perks for every single one of these though yet. For all I know, one of these actually could be absolutely amazing. But I don't believe that is the case. Oh, that weapon actually has poison on itself now. Before... Oh, that's actually cool. So you don't even need another poison option if you really didn't want to. I wonder if that triggers before or after the 10% proc. Because if that always triggers before, you would always have a 20% chance to instant kill the first slot with that. Too bad there's not a weaker weapon that has some kind of synergy that we could test that on, because that's ridiculously expensive just to test. 28 of those. We won't find that out for a very long time, but that actually wouldn't be too bad if that did work that way. It wouldn't be like gigantically huge, but it's definitely make a difference for the weapon. Anyways, that's that. I think we're going to stop messing around with the Dwarven hero class for now and just use normal teams. By normal teams, I mean use literally what everyone is using, which is basically the only team in the game right now. Even if you're using the wrong hero class, is Divine Protector into Infernus, Ubistet, Divine Ishbala, because it is literally like 80% of what we fight. It's just the strongest team in the game right now. It's almost unmatched, it's so strong. Let's see, we'll go and, what do we even need? Go grab some browns, go get Infernus down, go from there. Okay. Let's go and take the red over. Go get a double kill. He shouldn't double kill us though. Okay, we'll go kill that. Okay, wait, if we were divine, that would have been enough to kill. Apparently not. Oh, wait. I'm using the wrong bonus right now. There actually is a bonus on this hero class, which helps us out a lot. Let me go switch to it. There's 3 extra magic when using shields, which is what we're using right now. That will make up for our lack of divine hero class slightly. Let's see, where do we go to change that? We go to U, class info, skills, upgrade, tree. Where is it? And we go to shield bonus. There we go. That'll give us slightly more damage. Not that big a difference, but 3 could be the difference between killing and not killing. You never know. It's always after? I guess that makes sense, since it is an affix, as you mentioned. You never know, though. Also, even though it's technically after, there are some instances where it still applies. For example, if it was a weapon that has any amount of explosions while also creating a storm, the storm, basically the trigger order would be ability itself with whatever board control, manipulation, everything it has, followed by whatever explosions the weapon has, followed by the storm thing, meaning that the storm would be active for the cascade of those explosions and whatever other board control was to occur. So there are some instances where even though it happens after the fact, it would still happen during the cast itself. Oh, you just won. Hey, if Ubistet double kills you, it's pretty much just click retreat button. So there's a lot of troops that do something similar to that. It's just everyone always brings up Ubistet, but there's plenty of troops that do the same thing. They just don't do it at as high of a rate as him. Alright, we'll go move that down. Go get another double kill. I think the biggest issue of why Ubicet seems so powerful is if your team doesn't run barrier spam, it is horrible. He just destroys everything if you don't have it. But with barrier spam, he's 100% useless. He can't do anything. If you have barriers up, he hits 0-0 every time, and he can never instant kill you. And he takes so long to get back up that you can easily get the barriers back up if you're just using even something as simple as Dragonian Monk hard counters him. As long as you can get barrier up properly. Though it does have to be on both his targets. If only one of the targets has it, then he'll still be able to kill it pretty easily. But as long as both targets have barrier, you're fine. And he'd never be able to do anything. Which I'm kind of worried if they're going to nerf it at all. Because if they do, it's going to have the same problem like many other nerfs have had in the past, where there were already hard counters to it that were able to take care of it. And then once they nerfed it, this hard counters just made it impossible to ever use the troop ever again. That's basically what's going to happen to Ubicet. If they bother to nerf him too hard, if they do decide to do so, he's never going to be used again because barrier will just hard counter it too much to ever bother using him. And we'll go throw that in there. And then we'll double Infernus, and we'll be good to go from there. No, I still feel like they could tone back Infernus for sure. Infernus still does way too much damage. That hasn't changed. Honestly, I don't even know why they gave him the buff ages ago. They gave him like 5 magic out of nowhere. And he still has all of that 5 magic. They could definitely tone that down ever so slightly. It was a really needless buff out of nowhere that has made him how overpowered he is today. Or at least helps to it. Of course, he still does a lot of damage regardless, but 5 less damage would definitely make a difference. Given that he hits twice. Them giving him 5 additional magic is a total of, what does that come down to? That's, hits twice. Each of those hit twice. That's 20 additional damage, basically, by giving him 5 additional damage. More often than not, it would hit about that much extra. Give or take about 10. Depending on how it specifically goes down. The bigger issue is that he's divine. Well, that's another issue too. They keep adding way too many divines to the game. Almost every mythic as of recently has been divine. They need to stop doing just divines and daemons and try doing something else for mythics. Completely different typings that aren't divine nor mythic. Even with the most recent mythic, it's Fey Divine. And it's not even that good with Divine Ishbala, though. Because if you even cast it once, you deny all your red. The only reason you'd use it with Divine Ishbala is to get it to half mana immediately. Okay, all that goes down. Also, let's go give out another redeem code. For no reason. I didn't have any specific thing to give it out for, but might as well just give it out now. Because if I don't do it now, I will forget to go and give it out. So let's go just do that. Let's go edit this thing and go give out one of these codes. I guess we'll just give out the next one in line. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. Maybe one of you would know what this is a reference to, but we'll go copy that. Alright, let's go get this into the, where was I? Put that in there, make sure it works, copy that, put that into the thing, boom, 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 I'm not a robot, click redeem, and success, okay, so, code is working, let's go put it below me, go put it into chat, and be good to go. So, let's go, oops, that's not the one I want to go replace, my bad. Where's the one I want to go replace? I want to go replace that one. Put that there, copy all that, boom, boom, and center. And there we go. Okay. So that's centered enough. Go click OK. Move that to the side. And okay. So let's go copy this. Put that into chat. And there you guys go. There's the redeem code for any of you that want to go use it. gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. And whatever your game says there is what you put in. And the redeem code is below as well as in chat. You can just copy paste it. Other than that, gives the same reward as always. Only usable on PC, mobile, and Amazon version. So basically every version except the console versions. So PS4 and Xbox One's the only ones you can't use it on. And let's see what we get from the one gem key. Anything good? Come on, ingot. Oh, random legend. We got a Garnock. It's a useless one, but it is a legend nonetheless. But there we go. Got a Garnock all fits. That's actually useful because I believe next week is Orc Week, isn't it? I don't need more of it though, but yeah, next week is Orc Week if I'm not mistaken. Yes it is. We're also getting a really interesting weapon that might actually be potentially really good during invasions, so that'll be cool. It's basically the new version of Mang, which might in some instances be better than Mang. It'll be better and worse than Mang at the exact same time. It's kind of hard to kind of gauge how it'll pan out, but it's definitely has potential. So much so that it could potentially be forever the new Mang replacement. Not for every possible team, but for many teams. It's a safer version of Mang, basically, which is kind of cool. It depends what perks it has. If it has really good perks, it's definitely going to be better than Mang. And I'm probably going to mass level it immediately as well. I don't know how many legendaries I'll really have. We'll have enough to get it to however far 21 gets you. So let me see. 1, 3, 7. Wait. Hold up. 1, 3, 7. No, 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6, 10. 15. 6. We'd get up to the 6 perk on it, is how far we would be able to get with the default ones we get. Assuming we have at least one legendary ingot laying around, which I believe we do. But yeah, we'd be able to get up to 6. What'd I miss? 500 square miles of southeast Kansas out of power. Really? From what? Did you mention what team you used for class event? Oh, yes. The team I used for class event is this. Actually, we can go do a battle real quick. Might as well. That's not a class event. Class event is this one. But I used the double Highforge team. Actually, let's go run it against Highforge. I used Highforge. Actually, let's get rid of the spell. Let's go get rid of... let's see, I need to go get brown mana back on this. The only problem with this class is you need to constantly keep changing his like third trait because there's so many good ones for it. What current weapon are we using? Nothing that benefits off of those. Let's go replace this with a Stone Mastery. And there we go. Okay, so we're running King Highforge, Black Manacle, using, of course, the new hero class with Apothecary and another Highforge is the team we're rolling with. And it's been working out pretty decently. We're actually ranked, though of course it's mainly because of how many battles we have. Currently ranked 22. So I guess let's go and work towards rank 20 again, which will happen in like one cycle of battles. So yeah, let's go through each one of these one more time and go reclaim our top 20. Or I guess go through these 4 then. So yeah, let's go do that. Okay, let's go and what do we need? We're going to take that over. Throw Apothecary down. Go throw it down to red. What else do we need? Take Skull down. Go take the brown over. Throw Black Manacles. No. Take blue. Now we throw Black Manacle. Please don't hit something important. That's kind of important. Well then, that's not the worst thing he could have hit, but given that the other two have barriers, actually that technically is the worst thing then. So, yeah. And that is awful to have in the last slot. At least I guess we could technically buff up our hero and make sure it doesn't die if nothing else, but that's not too good. Also, it's annoying because he's blocking us every time we want to cast him if we do choose to cast him. But we'll go and throw Apothecary onto like blue here or something. Go for that. Go for the skull there. Get our nice little poke in there. See what else we can get for mana. I guess we'll go Cascade all this mess. We'll go for that. Get Black Manacle or something. Actually, we could throw this on the first slot and try to keep him alive. Which wouldn't be too bad of an idea, so we'll go do that. Keep him alive. See if we can get a skull. That'll actually be enough to kill it as well. Maybe we'll throw a Highforge down, we'll see. Would prefer trying to get a Devour here, but we'll take a skull, get a kill. Healed, hit on barrier, which does nothing, so that's fine. But gotta be careful because it does have pretty high armor still. Need to go hit it with a skull so it goes down. If nothing else, at least we covered yellow now. Ooh, Bloodhammer. That would actually be beneficial to us if he creates a Doomstorm. Maybe I do let first slot die. Ah, no, we'll probably let it live. We don't need a Doomstorm that bad. Oh wait, never mind. He doesn't even have the trait. Never mind. Yeah, we kill him. He doesn't even have the trait for us to get Doomstorm from. So we'll go and take a skull if we had it. Don't have it though. I guess we'll go buff up first slot so we can keep it alive. There we go. 95 attack. Dead. And should be good to go from here. Maybe try getting another hit if we can. He keeps getting buffed every time we extra turn, which is nice. First time I think we ever bothering to keep the first lot alive, but it's at least this time around came to be a decent strategy since we had the buffer for it. And he's trying to get a kill on it. Didn't succeed though, luckily. We'll go take a bunch of mana over there. Didn't get exactly what I needed, but he gives me skull, so that's fine. 99 hits, pretty high. Let's see. Can we get Apothecary or anything good? Guess we'll get rid of purple. Try getting that up. Try getting a skull here so we get the kill. No skull so far. We'll just let him do something and hopefully we'll get it off of that. And I guess we high forge the Black Manacle and then that's pretty much match. I'll take skull and it is match. Kill with Black Manacle right there. And there we go. And let's go do the other 3 battles now. 2 Emperor Corvash. This one has that annoying Amira that could just one-shot us out of nowheres. Do you get what the code says now? No, what does it say? It's 2 times Kafka. The developer. Oh, okay, I see now. Yeah, I didn't realize it said Kafka. I read that as 3 or 4 times as something else. But yeah, it's Kafka, that one developer. Okay, now I know what it is. I know what it is now. Okay, what do we even need here? Let's see. Red Surge? Blue Surge? Red Surge or Blue Surge? I guess Blue Surge. I don't want him Corvashing us. Do I have a drop for that? Yes, I do. That's all the red we need. Skull, I think I take just because we need it for green as well. Didn't Surge, though, unfortunately. I guess we take 1 more green just to get the full mana. Before we do, let's throw some of these Corvashes and stuff before he goes and takes blue and get all of his mana. So he's going to go do his thing. We'll go get Black Manacle here. He still didn't get full mana on it, surprisingly, but we'll go get that to full so we have it. He gets that, obviously. Surprised he didn't do that earlier. Doesn't really do much, though, because we already depleted all of our mana deliberately. So he wouldn't have anything to drain. And that's pretty much match. We'll go convert this out. Get everything we need. Get the kill. Double High Forge is ready. Go throw down High Forge number 1. High Forge number 2. Yeah. We don't need a Black Manacle. Do that. Then we Black Manacle. Didn't get Devour, unfortunately. He gets a kill, which is perfectly fine because our hero is still there and ready to tank everything. And yeah, it's pretty much match. It's a matter of applying the last little bit of damage to it. Hopefully get a Devour to speed things up. Otherwise, it's still going to be pretty quick, regardless. Come on, Devour. Let's see it. Ah, I didn't get it. That would have saved us about a minute or 2. Oh, let's go and get Apothecary down. Get all of our mana we need for that. Hold off on casting that in case we get a skull. Well, apparently we're not going to be getting a skull. We'll try for 1 more time, but doesn't look like it. So we'll go and take a High Forge. Get a use of summon for first slot, and ooh, gained too much durability there, didn't you? Okay, we'll go throw this on the purple. Go take a nice little cascade of some kind. Go for a nice explosion into something, and should be okay from there. What do we need? Maybe we'll just throw it right there. Get a nice skull off the cascade, and all we need is 1 more of those on his little boom attack. It's actually called boom too. That's funny. And there we go. Okay. And now we just have the last 2 battles. That should bring us back to top 20, at least for now. And we'll start poking at it a little bit more a little bit later on as well. Yeah, we should be secured for top 20, I would assume. But we'll see. I don't know how many of them actually bother going that far in the packs. We bought 1 of each, is how far we went in the packs. Yep, we got a Valraven as well. Does anyone know why the blood appears on the board sometimes? It's not always for a critical strike, so you wonder when it appears. Not sure what you're referring to with that. I don't recall that ever happening. I don't know which effect you're specifically referring to. If I saw it, I'd probably be able to know. Could it just be the leftover remains of Enrage, do you think? The little red animation of Enrage. That might be what it's from. Okay. Let's just go and move that over. Go into... okay, we definitely need to deal with last slot. Yellow actually goes directly into him, which is an issue. We'll go take brown. He took yellow, that's bad. Next yellow, he actually takes his full mana. Well, hopefully we can apply enough damage to him. Throw a High Forge. Throw another High Forge. Actually, let's black mana go first. Maybe we'll get lucky in 1 in 4 chance. Okay, we got it. Or it was 20% chance, but then the other part of it missed. There's 2 yellows. There's no point in trying to block him. He's going to get it regardless. So let's just try taking the mana we need. And, yeah, let's just hope we get lucky here because he's about to do it. We'll try Skull Distracting. He dies to that. That's fine. Biggest issue now is we have to somehow do 31 damage to him right now. And the only way we could do that is actually with last slot High Forge, which we can't get up easily right now. So he just has to not hit it. Okay, good. He didn't hit it. So we got lucky enough there. Take the brown over. Take the skull. That's not enough to kill. We don't have it in rage. I can still go for it, though. It gives us full black mana goal. Oh, he didn't even go for the attack. Perfect. We're not frozen on blue, so I can go for that. Skull is not worth going for. We might as well just distract with it. That brown's a trap, so we're not going to go for it. Now I just need to get 1 more black mana goal down. We'll be good to go. And that'll be the kill. Actually, anything at this point will kill him. And that is something. And down it goes. And we get 2 more battles. Not like we'll probably even be using them, but you never know. Okay, well, let's go take the brown down. Grab that, take skull, take the other brown. Take more brown on brown. And just throw a High Forge in it, throw for a Devour chance, and go from there. Let's see, Apothecary, let's get that down. Get a Skull Poke. What else do we need? We'll go and throw this into a skull or black mana goal. Skull in a way that doesn't give him another skull, even though it does give him mana. So do that. He gets enraged. Didn't get Devourer, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't see that skull. My bad. Oh, I probably should have threw the first one down just in case he died randomly out of it. But, I'll take a skull. Take another skull for free. Take another skull. As long as he doesn't get Devour on last slot, we should be fine. We'll throw this down. He'll probably go kill it right here. No, he doesn't. He didn't even have enough damage. Never mind. He wouldn't have been able to kill it regardless. And take the last a little bit of mana that we need. High Forge him. If we get Devoured, there's only one thing we can Devour. And we got it. Nice. That speeds it up slightly. And now the final battle is... Never mind. That was the final battle. And now we're back in not 21. How short are we? Oh, 1 battle. Really? We're 1 battle short. I don't know. I guess we'll do another 5. That'll bring us up to like 13 for something. We'll throw 1 more down for now. We'll do the rest later. Or, you know, the rest that we need for top 20. Which might be all of our battles. We'll have to see. Depends how many people go for leaderboard. Move that down, move that down. Take a skull, I guess. Why not? Try for Devourer. Oh, forgot the yellows. I don't need it, but he does. Doesn't do much, but oh well. Yeah, we bought to tier 7. Exactly tier 7. No more, no less. Normally I would only buy to tier none. But because it's a new hero class, I wanted to get it up a bit quicker. There wasn't much of a need to, but I figured I might as well. So many things dying all over the place. Okay. Okay, let's just go and we get a nice apothecary down. Go throw it on the reds. We can't even Devour if we wanted to here, unfortunately. Because that's immune. So we just have to go and damage it simply. Oops, I gave it a skull. Gotta be careful with that. It could still win if I'm not careful. It can actually one-shot our apothecary too. That's not good. And it just did. Okay, 1 versus 1. Should be okay. If we can find some browns, that'd be great. What do we move? What do we move? Try for that. And, oh, we did get it. Nice, nice. Wow, what even? I'll go for a hit. Even if we trigger that Devour, it'll do nothing though. Take skull. 2 more will do it. Or 1 into a black mana goal. Let's see. The class change fee, to know. I know, they will be changing it soon. It's something I mentioned when it first released, but they never bothered changing it like over a year ago. And they are planning on doing something with it in the future. Hopefully they will be very, very soon. Probably next patch, though it hasn't been confirmed, but They are aware of it, and they will be doing something soon. We just don't know how soon is. And there we go, top 20 now. So we make that. And if we do, we get 2 orbs. One whole additional orb, which as well as 50 additional gems. So quite a bit of a difference there. So definitely want to make sure we do make top 50, or top 20. I mean, we should be able to. We have so many more battles. So if we wanted to put in a time, we could easily make like let's see, we have 16 battles. That's at least 20. So 20 higher than what we're currently at is basically, what is that? 95 at minimum, more possibly towards 100. So right there, we could actually make top 10 if we truly wanted to, though there's not much of a point to. We'd only gain 50 additional gems, so as long as we're making top 20, that's the biggest thing. But yeah, actually several people from my guild here too, who bothered to do this. Zork, Squeaksy, there's several other people, Zeddicus, of course. Yeah, it's not like excessively worth it, but if you want the orbs, it's pretty much free orbs just for getting some quick EXP on the hero class, so it's not too bad. Should you switch? Should I switch to what? I'm switching hero class later today. The only reason I'm still using Runepriest is because as soon as this stream ends, we'll be recording, or I'll probably eat and then rest for a little bit, and then record the video for the Runepriest class. It's one of the reasons I wanted to rush to 70 as well, so we could cover it with all of its traits. Well, all of its traits. I don't really count last trait most of the time. It gains a bunch of immunities if we were to go to get last trait, but you know, it takes so much longer. It actually takes the same amount of time it takes to get to level 70 is the amount of times it takes to get from 70 to 100. So it's a very, very long grind, to say the least. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it might even be a little bit longer. Let me see. I might have miscalculated it when I calculated it earlier. But yeah, it might actually be longer to get from 70 to 100 than it takes to get from 0 to 70. But it's basically double the amount of time at minimum. So yeah, normally just getting it to 70 is a good enough idea of how the class works. Even just getting it to 40 most instances is enough, but quite a few of them do gain really nice mana generation, some other nice things on 70, and this hero class is no exception. So every time you switch for raid and switch your class, event is your point. Wait, what? I don't understand what you mean. So every time you switch for raid, then switch for class, event. Well, you don't always get a free switch for the class events, is the thing. This time it did because it's a new one. But if they run a Thursday class one, if you already own the class, like let's say the next one is going to be most likely for the Bard. Most people already own Bard, so you wouldn't get a free switch automatically, if that's what you're referring to. It doesn't automatically give you a free switch when the event pops up, is what I'm saying. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, I'll probably be ending out for now. Hopefully this thing goes away soon. Let's see. But yeah, anyone? Other questions you want me to mention? Otherwise, we'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I mean, later tonight, which is 7 hours from now. And if I'm feeling up to it, we will be starting the Darkest Dungeon stream tomorrow, which will be running for we'll be running that for, well, if I'm feeling up to it, we'll be running that for several hours. How long is really dependent on a lot of factors. But yeah, we'll be running that tomorrow for anyone who's been wanting to see that. Probably about the same time that we started today. We'll be back at that around sometime from like 10 to noon, which is like an hour prior to now tomorrow, or like a few hours prior to now tomorrow. One or the other. But yeah, we will be going back to Darkest Dungeon, hopefully tomorrow, if all works out well. It was going to be next week. I'm really been excited for it, though, so we'll probably just do it tomorrow, as long as I'm up to it. The main reason I wanted to wait was because of this cough and everything, but as long as it's not, like, too bad, it should be okay. Yeah, I'm working on it. Definitely trying to work on it. Thanks for that, though. Nap time. No, I'm probably just going to eat. I don't know, maybe I'll take a nap. Might as well. Probably should, given the thing. When the newest class event starts, the same time a raid or invasion is going on, will you switch back and forth? Why or why not? Generally, my game plan is to do all the battles beforehand and then just do all the battles at the end of the week. So as you see right now, you notice I haven't been doing raids recently, and I still won't be because we're still using this hero class. But basically what you do is do all your battles up until Friday. then you switch on Friday or Thursday, depending on whatever day it is, if it's like the midweek one. And then like later in the week on either like Saturday night or Sunday night, you then switch back to, or on those days, you switch back to your normal hero class and then run through to the rest of your raid battles. Because these stack throughout the week, as long as you log in every single day. It's the only thing that matters for you actually obtaining those 4 battles per day. So it doesn't matter when you use them, as long as you use them before the weekend. So yeah, it's you have plenty of time. You don't have to do them every day. I just happen to, most of the time, use them on every single day. But all you have to do is just not use them, and then you don't have to worry about constantly switching out your hero class. So like tomorrow, if we do need to go do more battles, which I don't think we will, but we'll see how the guild's doing. But we'll have 12 battles tomorrow, so we could just do all that tomorrow at some point. And we wouldn't have to constantly keep switching our class every day. We could just let them stack up over the last few days and then just do them all on Sunday specifically. But I might not even need to. It depends how far my guild goes on their own. But if the guild doesn't finish it on their own, then yes, we will be running it some tomorrow night. And we'll be already switched to Titan to do so. Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure you do. I know my other account, I believe you do have to log in every day to actually be able to get it. Because I recall many times just logging in midweek and only having 4 sigils. Like, if I will log into my Let's Play account right now, it'll only have 4 sigils, even though the raids have gone on for 5 days already. Hello, Vartanpol, welcome. Let's see, did I miss any other questions in there? Oh, the game just crashed during the fight? That's not good. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. And thanks for stopping by. Make sure to use the redeem code below, too. It might still be active. We posted it pretty recently, like 10, 20 minutes ago. Let's see. Oh, let you know about the team that you just posted. What was your team? Sorry about that. Manacles, Apothecary, Highforge with Dwarven Gate up front. Oh, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, if you don't have a second Highforge, you can try using Dwarven Gate. Only big issue with that is it initially blocks Apothecary, and it does almost no skull damage. But, yeah, it would probably be fine to use. I don't see why not. Let's see. You just come... Can you show your team for the boss event? Oh, yeah, sure. I've been using the, this team. We've been using, Highforge, Black Manacle, Apothecary, Highforge. And the other alternative is literally anything first slot, Black Manacle, Apothecary, Highforge. And another alternative if you have no Highforge, though some people were saying that's pretty... It's kind of underwhelming, particularly against this Corvash one. But if you had absolutely no other option, triple Dwarven Gate into Black Manacle wouldn't be horrible. The only battle it would be really hard against is actually the one we're facing right now, due to the mana drains it has. But all the other ones don't have mana drain, I don't believe. So on most of the other battles, you actually could get away with triple Dwarven Gate Black Manacle. The only other issue it has is killing the Valraven. It can't do that properly. But other than that, yeah, I would try sticking with a Highforge. If you have Highforge, you definitely should be using it. It's near mandatory to have fully traded Highforge to really get far in these. But, yeah, as long as you're using Apothecary into a bunch of Browns, that's the base of your team, really, in most situations, if you're going to be running the event thing this week. Oh, we got our tribute as well right before we leave. Anything good? 10 tribute, 9 gems, not too bad. Did we get any gems off of this? Nope, 1 soul, 1 glory, 1 of everything. What even is our defend team right now? Because I switched it because I was testing it for the thing. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'll make any more modifications to this. That still seems slightly underwhelming, but it's mainly because there's no good green-purple weapons. Do you start completely over from the beginning? Oh yes, when we do Darkest Dungeon. I have no clue about any of the 2 new DLCs. We'll be doing it on the normal difficulty, and we'll be doing it on, or you know, whatever I believe it's called Darkest difficulty, whatever it is. It's not the Blood Moon one. Not the timed one, it's the other one. But yes, I've never played the Crimson Court DLC, nor have I ever played the Color of Madness DLC, nor the new hero class that came in, or whatever it's called, the new, whatever, the new unit, troop, recruit, whatever it's called in Darkest Dungeon. But I haven't played that yet either, so all the DLC I've never played, so should be interesting when we go and try that. But yeah, we're going to be starting completely fresh with a completely brand new account, and to see what happens with it. Well, we're playing with all the DLC when we play it. We're not playing with any mods, and we're playing with all the DLCs that the game naturally has. And That's going to be the game plan. I haven't played any of the DLC yet. Then it isn't from the beginning? What do you mean by that? I'm pretty sure that's still from the beginning. We're going to be starting a fresh new account. We're just going to be doing it with all the DLC specifically. But yeah, we already played it once all the way through with no DLC at all. That's what we did the first time around when we played Darkest Dungeon. This time around, we're playing with all current existing DLC and just seeing how that goes, basically. Speaking of weapons, what's a good... Also, I haven't played at the normal difficulty. I did it on like the easiest one when we went through it the very first time. That's because I thought the run would go a bit quicker, but it still was pretty long even at the easiest difficulty. Speaking of weapons, what's a good blue weapon? You usually go with Bronze Lock Pistol. That sounds about right. Bronze Lock Pistol, Fire and Ice if you have it, or Dawnbringer if you have it. But yeah, Bronze Lock Pistol is one of the easiest to obtain ones that are good. And Scepter isn't horrible either, but Bronze Lock Pistol, if you have the gold for it, it's basically like Gorgotha in a way. It's kind of nice. And if they ever nerf explosions in Gems of War, Bronze Lock Pistol will be the new Gorgotha, which is going to be kind of cool. But yeah, we'll see exactly what they do with explosions. But if they ever do nerf it, Bronze Lock Pistol may magically become like the new thing to use. It'll just magically become meta out of nowhere. It's already somewhat decent though right now. The biggest issue is the gold dependency it has. But with things like Scurvy Sea Dog that just came into the game, that actually helps it out a lot to make it viable. Yeah, Dawnbringer takes a while to get, of course. And Fire and Ice, they haven't really added in a way that's really obtainable. They'll probably be adding it soon. Yeah, hopefully. Also, I just realized we have 1, 2, 3, 4 gems. I should try to find a way to get 4 more gems. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming down. I'll see you all later. We'll be back, as I mentioned, later tonight. 7 hours after now, we'll be back 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow, around a couple hours prior to now, we'll be doing Darkest Dungeon, hopefully, sometime around then. As long as I'm feeling up to it, we will be doing that. And how long, I do not know for sure, but we'll be going through, starting all the DLC from scratch, and just having fun with it, and see what we can do with that, and hopefully not die a billion times over, which is probably going to be what happens. Should I go get 4 gems? Don't end now? Sure, we'll go get 4 gems. I actually should go do that before we end. We'll do that real quick. Ever so quick. Even though, like, half the stream already left. Let's go get 4 gems real quick off a treasure hunt. Why not? Wouldn't that be sad if we accidentally get more than that off of one of these? Actually, I wonder if any of my daily tasks have a gem amount that's like that many. Like a 3 gem. That would give us exactly how many we need. But yeah, we'll go try getting it real quick. That's a pretty nice milestone to have. 1, 2, 3, 4 gems. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems. We'll go move that, move that. Try taking this over. Oops, come on, move. Take that, take that. Take, not that. Move that over. It only takes a few minutes to get that anyways. It doesn't take that long. Gotta try getting as many green chests as possible. Try to be able to land it. Watch, we're gonna get like as many... We're gonna get several gems, but it's gonna be like 1 above how many I needed if we would have just done a task. I should probably check that first before I bother doing this. We probably have a daily task that's like, hey, here's the exact amount of gems you just needed, but you just got a gem, so now you can't do it anymore. It's almost guaranteed gonna happen. Want to make a bet on it right now. No, I don't even remember what the gem amounts were earlier. Let's see, how many gems did we get here? I think we actually got 0. Really? Of course, when you want gems, you can never get them. Oops, I didn't mean to click it again. Well, apparently we're doing it again. Round 2. Well, we needed gems anyways, but let's give it another shot. Need to get as many green chests as possible. However many ways we can go and get it be what we need to go do. Grab that down, 1 down. We got like 4 earlier and we still didn't even get one, which is weird. Normally if you got 4, you'd have about a 1 in 4 chance of actually getting a gem. Of course, that's not guaranteed. I'll go get that down, get the other one down, take all this other mess, take that one over, take that down, go take a bunch of gold, sure, we'll take it down there. Try to get these chests into things that will actually give us gems. And what else do we move around? Move that over. Take all that mess. Go move that one over. Take take that. Oops, that's not what I meant to take, but at least in this game mode, doesn't matter as much. Just trying to get through it. That down. I actually want to take these in 2 different ways, so we have 2 different green chests instead of taking it for a turn. Of course, the green chest is the main thing we're focusing on here. And that should be about the end of the line as far as how many green chests we can make. No point in really going for a red chest, I don't think. We actually technically have more of a rate doing it off of green chests than we do off of red, so No point in really going for it. And that should be the end of the line. We'll have like 3 turns left. Don't think we're gonna get another chest in that time. Never know though. No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. So we'll go with that. Down it goes. How many gems did we get? It's like none? Did we seriously get no gems again? There we go, 2 gems. Watch, we have a daily task that says 3 gems. Calling it right now. Nope, okay, never mind. None of them were that, so that's fine. How many gems are we at? We need 2 more gems. Come on, treasure hunt, you got this. Actually, you know what? Let's do it off of gold keys. It'd be easier. Go, 2 gems, boom. Let's see it, exactly 2 gems. 0 gems. Should we do it one at a time? That would take forever, though. Come on, 2 gems. 1 gem! Really? Okay, fine, we'll go play treasure hunt one more time. That or we'll do it one at a time until we get a gem. So I don't think it, I don't know, can this give 2 gems? I forget if it even can. Come on, we got this. We'll get exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll only take several gold keys. Come on, let's see that 1 gem. It better not give us 2. That awkward moment when you're rooting for only 1 instead of 2. I think it can drop 2. But we'll find out. Technically, treasure hunt can too, so this will probably be our best bet. Come on, gem, where are you? Come on, gem. We know you're in there. Give it to us. Give it to us. Jamming. It's souls. We're getting closer. Feral Hound, which is already max. Villager. Giant Crab, which I forget if I even have max. Musketeer definitely is. Like one of the first troops added in the game. Armored Boar. Goblin Shaman. Come on. Baby Dragon. Very nice. Random troop. Minor Trait Stone. Don't need those anymore. Another Goblin Shaman. Stop giving us Goblin Shamans. Centaur Scout. Snow Spray. Wall Bones. Baby Dragon again. Wall Bones again. Though I still think I do need copies of Wall Bones as well as Ice Worms. So that's not too bad. Another one of those miners. Tome of Evil. Evil! Gold. We're getting closer. We got a gold drop. Bombach. Not the resource we need though. We just throw 50 and just hope we don't go over. Because that'd be so much quicker. We're probably going to go over though is the problem. We already went this far going one at a time. I think we keep going. Never have I bothered opening this many keys one at a time. Actually, I did do a stream once back in the day where we opened 5,000 keys one at a time. Back in the day, it used to take way longer to open them. It took about 10 hours to open all 5,000. Or was it that long? I forget exactly how long it was. It was... No! That awkward moment when you get 2 gems instead of 1. Rip. Is there any way to waste 1 gem? Oh wait, there's a way to waste 1 gem. All we have to do is repick in PvP. There we go. We got our 2 gems. And there we go. And now to fix that, all we have to do is... Oh, I don't want to repick that. Oh, we gotta. There we go. There we go. We fixed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There, screenshot that. Actually, let's screenshot it with it over here just so it looks all nice. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems. A nice, solid, even, going up, progressing number. That was a fail. I should have just done it by 50. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? I forgot. We could easily just toss 1 gem at a time through PvP. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. There we go. That's a fail, though. Wow, that was a fail. Anyways, guys, I'm heading off for now. Thank you so much for watching. Any good team with Yems and... wait. Who are you talking about? Is that one Mythic are you referring to? The brown, purple, green one? You use that generally with Web Spinner until Yasmin on Green Guild War Day. That's about the only thing you really use it for. For PvP, it's not really worth using. Unless you're specifically doing it against Ubistet. Even then, it's probably not worth using. But you basically just do it into an infinite green team with, like, Web Spinner, Yasmin's Chosen, followed by, like, a Dark Maiden and something else. 10 seconds only. You only take the Prince Green. Boss raid team? Oh, the boss raid team this week is this team. Yeah, we haven't ran it for a while, so... but it's this team right here. It's what we've been using. Mank, Kindarla, Blood Jewel, or Mank using Titan hero class, specifically. Ideally 70 leveled or higher. Kendarin, Blood Jewel, followed by Scurvy Sea Dog for the blue convert, followed by Captain Skullbeard. The blue convert also gets rid of all green, which is good against Poison Master because he explodes all greens. All 63 of the random greens. But yeah, it's a good way to deny him out so he doesn't get as many explosions. And yeah, works out decently. The whole team is basically just spam Mang, though, of course, like any raid day would be. Just spam Mang and keep them alive by gaining barrier every brown you take is essentially the strategy. And of course, you'd want to use it with Titan, though I guess technically you could use it with Runepriest if you really, really wanted to. But Titan, fully traded, level 70 higher is ideally the best thing to use it with. But thank you guys for coming down. I'll be back, as I mentioned. We'll be back 7 hours from now at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back with the Gems of War stream. And tomorrow we will be doing the Darkest Dungeon. Haven't played it for about a year, so we'll be absolutely decimated. We'll be doing all the DLC. Haven't played any of the DLC yet, so we'll be going into all of it blind. Haven't played Crimson Court. Haven't played the Color of Madness, and we haven't played the new hero class thingy. So we'll see how that goes when we do that tomorrow. That'll be starting probably about 3 hours prior to now. It depends how the schedule or how the day goes and all that, and how I'm feeling. But yeah, we'll be doing that, starting that up tomorrow. We'll be kind of doing that as a series, I guess, in a way. I kind of said I wouldn't do that, but we'll go for like one full playthrough, I guess, and just kind of see how that goes, and you know, see how to see how it goes, and just go from there. My stream just went black and started lagging. That might just be a connection thing. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for coming down. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and goodbye, everyone.